Previously on Shelf Life.
We will be talking about the movie from 2001, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Vernon says that he will not pay to have some crackpot teach Harry magic tricks. Which, you know what? Fair. I've seen Albus Dumbledore. Crackpot is the absolute best description of him. And I guess that answers the question, Rachel. Vernon assumes that there is tuition involved.
Yeah.
That the Dursleys are going to have to pay.
Right. Dumbledore does kind of just take all of their stuff and then give it to Harry when he feels like he gets to have it.
Because he gives him the cloak later, too.
The cloak is also his father's.
So
I think Dumbledore just took all their shit and he has it. I always thought when she said, for example, that was the spell at first. And it was like part of the spell. Because when she says it, it sounds like fixamble. So I thought that was a part of the spell. Why does everybody like Peeves so much? I'll find out more about the Bloody Baron. He's like supposed to be the Slytherin guy. He's like freaking pirate. There's gotta be some fun stories there.
I'm sure you're gonna hear about it because they gotta get to 10 episodes somehow, that fucking show. The portraits move, as do the staircases, and they get to the dorm led by head boy Percy.
Yes.
The fucking putz.
Right.
Fucking Percy.
Yeah, fucking
I hate
Percy.
No one likes Percy, right?
You're not
Percy,
supposed to
one
like
of the most
Percy.
loathed characters.
Yeah, and then he gets like to come back at the end. Doesn't deserve it. He's such an asshole. Do
most of these kids not have magic? Because they're all amazed at the staircases moving around and the portraits all moving and stuff.
It is like, very weird that all of them are like amazed by it. They should have like pictures at home that move. That's just normal for like wizard families.
The pictures move everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
So it just seems
maybe
really
the staircases is different, but the pictures moving around.
Maybe it's the architecture. Maybe they're just like, I've never been in a castle. This is gorgeous. Like, I would love just being in a castle in general. So, add some magic to it.
Harry stays up at night, too excited to sleep, petting Hedwig. It's a nice little moment of reflection, even though it is a very slow scene where he's just like thinking about how lucky he is now. He has his own bed, and and
he's like making
owl.
friends, and he has an owl. Yeah, it's so different. He feels like probably more comfortable here.
And considering this was like his birthday, I guess too, so it's like the best birthday ever.
That's true.
Although I thought that Hogwarts doesn't start until September, like in every other book. His birthday is July 31st, but it's always like a month for them to get to Hogwarts. So like, is that explained in the book? Is there a month that passes?
Is there a whole month, or is it just like the week after his birthday is like when everything happens?
In the books, it is like a month.
Oh,
because like he stays at the Weasleys and shit for like a couple weeks.
That's
usually
true.
After his birthday.
That's true. Yeah.
Ron and Harry are late for class, naturally, and McGonagall transforms because she's like standing at the front of the class as a cat. I guess to show the kids that she can
transfiguring.
That's right, transfiguring.
Because her class is transfiguration.
Yeah, you're right. I knew it was trans something.
Oh, maybe
that
transmogrification.
Transmogrification.
Is that when you change yourself into an animal? Is that what that one is?
I don't know. I mean, it's interesting that she is trans, right? You would call McGonagall trans?
Yes. Everything about McGonagall and her class and all about trans.
It's about trans.
All about trans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very trans forward. Yes.
So Ron makes a crack about how if McGonagall saw them, they'd get in trouble. And
animagus. She's an animagus is what it is.
She's an
animagus. Sure. I like that McGonagall is our trans representative here.
Yeah, she's trans representation.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. McGonagall transforms back into herself, and I do like that Ron's like, well, that was bloody brilliant. And McGonagall's like, thank you, Mr. Weasley. Now maybe the two of you can find your seats.
Right. And get a map if you're confused as to where to go.
The next class they go into is Snape's, and he storms in and is this serious
it's just wonderful
teacher.
Absolutely
there
wonderful.
Will be no wand waving or foolish incantations in this class.
There will be no foolish wand waving or silly incantations in this class. As such, I don't expect many of you to appreciate the subtle science and exact art that is potion making. However, for those select few who possess the predisposition, I can teach you how to bewitch the mind and ensnare the senses. I can tell you how to bottle fame, brew glory, and even put a stopper in death.
Draco is intrigued, of course, because Snape's like friend of the family, right?
Oh, sure.
So, like,
I would assume
thinks,
he's friend of the family. He's also head of the house. So, like, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. Harry isn't paying attention. Snape thinks Harry is not paying attention. He is paying attention, though, because he's writing everything down because he's just
literally writing
super excited.
Every word on every other line. He is writing the weirdest notes. It was bothering the hell out of me.
These notes are very strange.
I did not like it.
Snape, naturally, is zooming in on...
Oh, our new celebrity.
It is our new celebrity. Tell me, what would happen if you put this in a bazaar? Whatever.
All the different things he asks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hermione raising her hand constantly. Harry obviously doesn't know shit because he's a muggle. Well, he lived with muggles. He was raised as a muggle. Whatever.
Only Hermione knows because of course she doesn't. She shoots her arm up because she needs the validation, like Lisa Simpson before her. Mm-hmm. The thing is, Snape, which we don't find out until very later, does not like Potters.
Right.
He's got a vendetta against the Potters. They have a vendetta against him. Mm-hmm. He is humbling him.
Yes.
Right away.
Right.
Almost testing him.
Which, I mean, honestly though, Harry does need to be humbled sometimes because Harry is like the biggest jackass, but yeah, it's fair.
He grew up underneath the cupboard, Rachel.
And then became the chosen one so he became the biggest pompous jackass.
Clearly, fame isn't everything.
This is where yeah.
Mr. Potter. Let me do it you have to, extend. It takes a long time to say words like Snape.
It's very
to the point where, like, he's almost doing it on purpose.
Oh, he's totally is doing it on purpose. He's totally doing it on purpose.
The deleted scene, though, Rachel.
Yeah. This is where we saw one. Mm-hmm.
Should have been included.
I think so, too.
Because he talks back. And I think that's what reminds Snape of James.
Yes, I agree. I 100% agree on this because he's just like, well, why don't you pick on Hermione? She's the one with her hand raised. It's like, dude, you're talking to a professor like this. It. Like, what is wrong with you?
Definitely not how he says it, but I take your point.
I always sometimes characters that people love will rub me the wrong way, and then I just like Harry Potter, for instance, or like Cyclops. I also think he's a jerk, and why does everybody love him so much? I don't understand. But anyways.
Folks at home, keep a running tally of Rachel's most hated characters. So far, it's got Cyclops, Harry Potter. Is there anybody else in there?
I don't remember. We'd have to go by.
There's got to be several. We'd have to get that list going. That's going to be a bonus episode one day. It's Rachel's most loathed characters in fiction. That deleted scene, too, showed that, like, he answers all of the questions. He, like, explains it to him, and he's like, why aren't you all writing this down?
Yes. And then everybody, like, freaks out and starts taking notes.
And you pointed out that that's why he knows that a bazaar will stop poisons or whatever. Mm-hmm. Seamus tries to turn water into rum, and it blows up because he's Irish. And JK does not like the Irish.
Oh.
Allegedly. I don't know if she does or not.
Yeah, just say alleged. Whatever. She doesn't like anybody, allegedly. So...
Yeah, I think it's more of that.
I think it's that.
she's just a world-class hater. Owls bring mail in and shit all over the kids, I assume. Plop, plop.
Yeah, just poop everywhere.
Just the messiest thing. They have to clean up the fucking owlery. Would really be awful. Neville gets a remember all.
This is the stupidest touristy wizard shit. It's such a kitschy toy. Like, why?
Yeah.
What is stupid?
Because we can! Yeah, no, this is Biddly Dinkty Dink Boink. A lot of Neville's existence is Biddly Dinkty Dink Boink.
I will say,
to be fair.
Again, another theory on this is that he doesn't remember what he forgot. Because a remember all is supposed to show red smoke when you forget something. He's not wearing his robes, so like that's supposed to be the thing that he forgot. It's stupid, but fine.
Speaking of robes, one of the things that they mentioned, one of the costume designers mentioned, was like they wanted to have robes. They wanted to have.
They look like graduation gowns.
Yeah, they're very graduation style, but they wanted to have a uniform akin to a British boarding school. They said that in the books, it's never described that they wear uniforms.
That's weird. It's like a private school.
Yeah.
But they have to purchase their robes. Like they have to get fitted for robes to go to school. Isn't that in the books?
Maybe they meant that it's never described.
Maybe they're not described as to what they look like, because I know that there's a scene where he's like getting his robes sized and like Draco is there. I'm like they do have to get specific clothing.
Was that after the movie?
I don't know.
I'd be interested to actually like validate that point, but I mean it was said by the costume designer, so you would think that she knew, and maybe I just misinterpreted what she was saying.
Oh, sure.
Because
no,
they
you
were
might
like
be right.
they were like the second that we put them in wizard robes and like put them in the robes, the look just looked right. So we ran with that look, and it was like that's what their uniform is. So I don't know. I mean it's been in everything has those wizard. You can buy those.
Yeah,
wizard robes
it's hard
now.
to say anymore.
But I'd be interested to go back and see like is that correct? Or was it like a different kind of uniform and they were like, no, the robes is the look?
Right. No, you might be right. That's probably true. I could see that happening.
They wear the robes to class through the 6th movie, but it does become less and less. Like, they wear the robes throughout, like, the school grounds in the first couple movies, and then it just becomes like they're just wearing hoodies and shit. Which is probably how J.K. describes it more, too.
I could see that.
Because it's like, if you're in boarding school, why would you wear your uniform?
Like, 24/7?
All the time. Yeah.
Right.
Hermione's reading the paper or some shit.
Harry's reading the paper.
Whoever. Gringotts was broken into, and it was the vault that Harry went to, so they're like, oh, the plot curdles.
Yeah. Because then Harry, who's not supposed to tell anybody that that's where they went, tells everybody that that's where they went.
Damn right. Hey, if Hagrid can do it, Harry can do it. Okay, where was I?
Oh, where are we?
So
we're going to ride some rope. That's the skin flap, Kev. That's skin flap from Doctor Who.
Oh, is it really?
It is.
Well, there you go. Second time. The cat lady from the Seuss world teaches them how to fly. Harry has a predisposition to brooms while the rest struggle. One knocks Ron in the head.
Go ahead.
Harry laughs and then Ron's like, shut up, Harry.
Right.
That's funny. I like that a little bit. Neville goes up on accident, apparently.
This was so weird. But how is that on accident? Okay, I have a problem with this. She says, on my go, jump off the ground, hover, and go back down. All right? So she blows her goddamn whistle. Neville is the only one who leaves the ground. He does what she asks her. She is asking of him. It's when he flies off that she should be like, get down here, right? But nobody else
to get back.
But why does she flip out when he leaves the ground like she asked him to?
I think she assumed that he was only going to go like 2 feet off the ground, and he went like,
I guess. Okay, I have a theory about this though too. Can I say my theory, or do you want to talk about the scene first, and then I'll give my theory?
Nope. Go ahead, because I'm gonna pass by most of Quidditch.
Oh, okay. So I like Wood. You can talk about Wood because I feel like he acted the hell out of having to hold a bludger. Anyways, besides that, I have a theory. Our bad guy of the movie bewitched the broom, and it was supposed to be Harry's, and then have him plummet to his death during class and make it look like an accident.
Okay.
But Neville ended up with the broom that Harry was supposed to have.
I like the theory. I would like that theory even more if for some reason they stood in the wrong, or they like swapped, or like like bumped and got in the wrong spot. But it's not a bad theory, Rachel.
Because otherwise, what the hell happened? That's my only thought.
Or the one that he who must not be named hedging his bets. Get rid of that.
That too. Get rid of both of them. I don't want to deal with this.
CGI Neville flies around, hits the castle a bunch, hits the walls, gets a concussion, falls to his death.
Yes.
It's more biddly-dinky-dink.
Absolutely.
To Neville. Draco picks up the Remember-All and makes fun of him, falling on his fat arse. So they're allowed to say arse.
That's right.
Draco flies off taunting Harry, as he has experience, of course. Harry's like, give it here, Malfoy. Like, he's already made a brutal enemy out of Draco.
Absolutely.
He's like, okay, come and get it. Hermione tells him, like, don't do it, Harry. You'll be in trouble. And he does it anyway, and one of my favorite Hermione lines.
An idiot.
What an idiot.
Yeah, I tell you, Emma Watson says these lines
She does them really well. She gets, like, one-liners throughout the movie, it feels like.
They're in front of this really bad green screen. Draco throws it.
He throws the hell out of that ball. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Catches the ball pretty expertly as well, if I don't say so myself.
In front of McGonagall's window, yeah.
Yes, right outside McGonagall's window, and she's like, "Oh,
good heavens!
Looks like I might actually win
on my team.
the gambling ring that all these teachers are doing with fucking Quidditch."
Oh, totally. They totally are. Her and her, like, gossip buddy Snape, they're constantly like, I'm gonna win this year to each other. I think they're best friends. They're best friends.
Gryffindor winning the Quidditch Cup, but Harry Potter is also going to catch the golden snitches. Yeah, there's definitely some gambling ring going on between these. You were going to tell me that Dumbledore...
Oh, Dumbledore's like the one that holds the money.
The old coot. Okay, everyone, put it in. I have the over-under on children being murdered in Quidditch this year at 2.5. 2.5 is the over-under. Oliver Wood is the leading vote candidate for MVP. And Lumbermouth will be the first one ejected.
Yes. We'll get to that.
So McGonagall saw it. The kids rejoice that Malfoy was stopped. Mm-hmm. And McGonagall comes down and
everybody goes,
Harry,
ooh.
And they're like, ooh. And it turns out that she just wants him to join the Quidditch team. Yeah. So she takes him to Oliver Wood.
Well, Oliver Wood, though, is in Quirrell's class right now.
The fuck is Quirrell
What is he teaching?
Doing, by the way?
He's got an iguana. And I was like, are there magical iguanas? Or is this a magical one? Like, what is this like? Does it like to blow fire? I bet it breathes fire.
I thought it was supposed to be like a Komodo dragon, but they didn't have the budget. So like, just make it a fucking iguana.
I love that he's just holding an iguana. It's amazing.
So now we need to know about fucking Quidditch. And I've got to say, I do love Harry Potter, the general consensus of the world. Mm-hmm. Not a fan of Quidditch.
Quidditch just doesn't really make any sense. It just doesn't really make any sense.
I want to say a couple of my friends like saw people playing it on the quad once at school and were like, we got to figure this out. And like actually went to do it. Folks, it's in the 2020s, get yourself a drone. Have that be your snitch.
Oh.
Don't have somebody walking around with a fucking flag on their ass and you got to pull it off. Get a drone. That's your snitch. Somebody can control the drone. It's not allowed to go above 8 feet or whatever.
I like that. It's kind of fun.
Quidditch, though, is the sport that J.K. came up with to be this Wizard World soccer.
And yet, the person who grabs the snitch kind of makes the entire rest of the game mute. Like
completely pointless. Well, because you get 150 points, and it stops the game.
So you have to get a shitload of points in these types of games, then, is my assumption, right?
Well, because the game goes on until someone catches the snitch. Is that right?
Yeah.
So the game could go on for days.
It goes on for weeks,
no one's
they
catching
said.
The snitch. Yeah, you could have a ridiculous amount of points, and then the 150 points wouldn't really win you the game. But I can't imagine in this intramural high school world that these games are going on for days.
Right.
Like, Dumbledore's
maybe all
probably
day. That's probably about
it's
it.
It's Monday. Like, wrap it up, folks. He like shoots the fucking snitch down. It's like, it's a draw. Fuck it.
Yeah.
This intramural game is over. So Harry gets everything and Ron gets shit. But he doesn't seem too jealous at this point that Harry is going to get to be a seeker on the team. Mm-hmm. And Ron explains to him that, it's brutal, but someone may vanish. And Hermione's, like, creeping in on being their friend
my
at
God,
this point.
Absolutely. She, like, did some research on Harry. She did some research.
Well,
and how did she find this random, like, trophy thing that actually says James Potter? He's the only one with his full name on his badge, by the way.
Yeah, it's that Hunger Games
right.
issue. She realizes that he's got a little bit of, like, juice in him.
I want to be friends with them. I want to be in their group. Because nobody else wants me. Poor Hermione.
Hermione. Dumbledore. Hermione runs up and tells Harry that his dad was a player, shows the trophy. In the fucking 70s, the three get led to a door and end up in the dungeons.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so they go on to the staircase, right? And then it moves, and instead of going back down to the door they just came out of, they're like, just get off here! We'll just get off here! And then they realize they're in the West Wing where they're not supposed to be. Or whatever the hell wing it is, I don't remember. It's just wherever they're not supposed to go is that hallway, right? But that's where they end up going. And so they're like, oh no, we're not supposed to be here. You know, all of that crap. And then they see the cat.
Mrs. Norris is there and stops them.
Yes. So we're not in the dungeons. We're up higher.
Floor.
That's it.
Yeah, we're in the 3rd floor. That's right. They run down a dark hallway and they're stuck. And Hermione opens the lock with "Aloha Mara," and they go through the door. And
for some reason works on like every lock known to man. But okay.
Yeah, you would think that like that Dumbledore would like put a little more than just
more of a hex on that one.
Regular lock. Yeah.
A first year shouldn't be able to open this first door. I'm just saying.
A theory could be that he was trying to make it very simple to trap Voldy.
True. Or to make it a little, like, inconspicuous that, yeah, it's just a door. If you can just open it, nothing's behind it, right? Except there's a giant 3-headed dog.
Cerberus from hell himself.
I love him. I love a good 3-headed dog.
Is behind this door. Fluffy.
Oh, he's so
Rachel
cute.
Rachel has a Fluffy on her section of the Shelf Life shelf.
I do, and he's adorable.
Oh yeah, well there he is, Fluffy. It's a puppet, as Rachel has demonstrated. They should have brought Fluffy back. They should have brought Fluffy back in the battle of
That would have been great.
You should have seen a 3-headed dog like roar, like
grabbing a fighting a giant or like grabbing people.
Yeah. And like doing the thing with the mouth, or they're like playing tug with some troll or something like that.
Oh, I would have loved that.
So they go ah!
Yeah, they freak out. The dog's
dog
barking at them, chasing them out, and they run away. What do they think they're doing, keeping a thing like that locked up in a school? That's Ron. And Hermione's the only one who noticed that it's actually protecting something, that there was a trap door underneath it.
There's a door underneath it, yeah. She says, and this is the line that everyone quotes from Hermione.
Always. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to bed before you guys come up with another clever idea that's going to get us killed, or worse, expelled.
The way she says it, though, is very good.
Yes.
It's very good.
And then, but Ron has a good line towards this too, though. She needs to sort out her priorities.
Wood explains Quidditch to Harry.
Yay.
And you have to deal with this for a while.
I wouldn't have minded if we had more Wood in the movies. This is the only time we have him.
I think it's because he's like a senior or whatever it would
He's
be.
He's in like 3 of the movies. Or 3 of the books.
Oh, you're right. He is. He is, and he is in the second one too, because when they can't, or the third one, because when they like cancel it because of like the Dementors or whatever, like he's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
They don't do a lot with Wood.
You just kind of expected him to be in it a little bit more.
So they talk about quaffles and queefles and
a lot of queefs going on. Mm-hmm.
Snitches and snatches.
And stitches.
And all sorts of shit.
The Grinch is there for some reason. I don't know what happened.
They sing without quaffers and queefers and batters. They sing without snitches, or snarchers, or bladders. My favorite part of this is when Wood explains it all, and he goes, "Are you with me so far?" And I just go, "No," because he explains all these rules. Mm-hmm. Wood explains Harry's role as the Seeker with the snitch, which, as we explained, it's 150 points to catch the snitch, and it ends the game.
Yes.
Swish and
flick. Yep. We're into the next scene at Flitwick's class of charms, I do believe.
Charms, yes. The scene, of course, is Wingardium Leviosa.
Yes. We're levitating feathers. Not lev-e-o-sah.
Yeah, Ron can't do it, and he's, like, shaking his wand, and
most
Hermione's
people
like,
can't do it.
Hermione is actually trying to help a little bit.
Yes, because she's like, you gotta be, like, gentle.
Yeah, you have to be light with it.
You're going to take someone's eye out. Besides, you're saying it wrong. It's levi-o-sah, not lev-e-o-sah.
She's got a lot of one-liners in this. You're right, Rachel. Like, all the
Why does she
lines
have
that
so
are, like,
many good
remembered
lines?
from this.
Harry barely talks. It's all Hermione.
So Hermione's really good at it, and Ron's all pissed off. Seamus blows up again, of course.
Of course.
And then afterwards, Ron is being a prick about it because Hermione is better than him and bullies her about having no friends, and she's all sad.
Which is so mean. What a dick move.
I mean, yes, she is a better wizard, but she, I think, legitimately was trying to tell him how to do it. Like, yeah, she's doing it in a very, like, know-it-all way, but it wasn't like she was trying to be a dick about it in that particular sense.
Right. She does come off as a know-it-all. It's just her personality. She also is a
filthy mudblood.
Well, she is a filthy mudblood, but she also is an only child, so I think that's also a part of it.
Also, yeah, that also can be part of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She definitely has only child syndrome. She's you could tell she's Lisa Simpson.
She's Lisa Simpson.
She is, but only child Lisa Simpson. So she's like, she doesn't have
her
friends.
parents are just like, yeah, you're
siblings.
so smart. Keep that up.
She's smart. Get books.
Right.
Yeah, that's what she is. Mm-hmm. It's Satan's birthday. So they are sacrificing a virgin to their Dark Lord, but they can't find Hermione, and Dumbledore is like, everyone must be here, because we're going to sacrifice a virgin to the Dark Lord.
That's
not that
fun.
one.
The other one.
The other one.
The one we all like and praise.
And if we're not all in the room at the same time, he gets very angry.
Yeah, we don't get bestowed upon, like, we all don't get bestowed the goodness of the year.
Our
magic
is weakened for the year.
No, it's Halloween. There's pumpkins. They're all eating candy for dinner. There's a troll in the dungeon.
And they're gonna sacrifice a virgin at midnight.
All right, fine. So I missed that part, but still.
Yeah. So Quirrell comes running in saying that there's a troll in the dungeon, and they're like, "Where's Hermione?" And they're like, "She's in the bathroom crying because you guys were dicks to her."
Yeah. So everybody freaks out. Dumbledore just goes, "Go back to your rooms. We'll take care of it." I don't know why the hell there's a troll in the school, but I guess we'll find out.
Snape goes off to the side, we see. Mm-hmm. And Ron and Harry are like, we gotta go find Hermione because she's in the bathroom.
And doesn't know that there's a troll in the dungeon.
Know. Rachel and I grew up in the United States of America where there are things called school shootings.
Yes.
And
no, this is fair. This is fair. Go on.
So in American public schools, you have to be prepared to be murdered at any given day.
Yeah, other trolls will come into the school. That's what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically the equivalent of a troll coming in. So, you know, in a way, we grew up in a Hogwarts environment in that sense. We had these drills where you would have to, what would you do in case of an active shooter?
Right.
How come Hogwarts have no alarm system?
Oh, that's a good point. You know, I am actually surprised there's not an alarm system of some sort.
Code blue. There's a troll. Code blue. Literally
no,
anything.
I could see that being
an active Death Eater on
thing.
campus.
Yeah.
Lockdown.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's the early 90s. I guess it's before like they started doing it. Yeah,
it's before kids started shooting the fuck out of each other.
I bet New Aged Hogwarts does have like a bunch of alarm systems. They have drills.
2020s Hogwarts.
They're ready.
You better goddamn believe. Yeah, there's a kid gonna come in here with an avocadabra curse on all of us.
I mean,
I guess that's part of it too. Like, what's a gun to a fucking wizard?
With a wand?
Yeah, with like, I mean, but a Minotaur can come in there, or a Death Eater, or a God knows what. So there better be some sort of alarm system.
Yeah.
That's the kind of reformation that needed to happen after fucking Dumbledore, the old bastard, died. And Snape probably had in the plan before he was killed too. Spoiler alert for the end of this series.
Yeah, spoilers.
Whoever
A lot of good spoilers right there. I forgot that those are spoilers for some reason.
Hermione gets done crying, and she comes out of one of the stalls and is like, "Oh, that was a good cry. I feel pretty good about myself."
Sometimes you have to have a good cry. Understandable. But there's a troll in the bathroom.
And he looks like a big duh.
Oh, yeah. It's Shrek is just hanging out in the bathroom at this point, yeah.
With like a tiny head, though.
Oh, teeny head, yeah. Tiny head, very pear-shaped, bulbous, bulging body, wearing, like, rags, and he has a club.
Looks like a creature from Nothing But Trouble, if you know what I'm talking about, Rachel.
I don't.
We'll do that movie someday. Add that one to the list.
I will add it.
It's a horrendous movie. Oh. It's a disgusting, disgusting movie.
Well, I'm excited for it. Great.
Rachel's Googling it to see.
Well, it's got a lot of people in it, so all right then.
Look up Nothing But Trouble.
What is that?
Trash monster.
Oh my. Okay. Ooh. Okay. What is that?
So look forward to that one day.
Oh my God.
I don't know when, but it's on the list.
Oh my God.
The troll's in there. Hermione.
It's attacking Hermione.
That she's in trouble, and she sees this doofus CGI creature. CGI is not great again, but like the effect of him swinging the club and it breaking the stalls works pretty good.
Right.
Because she like tries to hide in the stalls and swings at her, and the debris would probably injure her.
Oh, of course.
Because I mean, this thing falls on her.
Right.
The boys come in, they throw rocks at it in this exciting action scene.
And she's
Harry
trying to get
away.
Yeah, she's like crawling away and trying to get out of there. Yeah, Harry's
like,
idea is, I'm going to take out my wand and jump on him.
No, he accidentally grabs the bat and then like ends up on top of his head.
Yeah,
it's
and then
bat shenanigans.
Instead of like using a spell or anything, because I guess they've learned nothing so far in this school, he just shoves the wand up his nose.
That's right. That's the best idea he had.
And now he's dangling.
Grabs Harry by the feet, and Ron stands there like a dumbass and doesn't know what to do. So Hermione's like, use swish and flick.
Right. And when Wingardium Leviosa's the club into the air, the troll's confused. It hits him in the head. Yep. A win for the team. It's a win for the team.
Falls with a concussion, dead on the floor.
Absolutely. Well, Harry hit his brain when he shoved it up his nose, so I mean it would
Also true, yes. This troll either murdered via concussion from a club shot and falling on the floor and going unconscious, which you're not supposed to do after you have a concussion, or it was definitely from getting this thing shoved into his brain.
That's right.
One way or the other.
Professors run in.
Then the teachers run in, and they're like, "Oh, well, I'm glad that you were able to take care of this yourselves, or we would have had 3 more dead students, and it looks like Professor Trelawney might have won the match. You would have
almost had it." Now, this is where I have a problem.
Yes,
this
explain,
is so
you
dumb.
were explaining it to me offline.
Yeah, I was, because this is so stupid. So they're like, you better explain what has happened here, right? They're like, well, like for whatever reason, they start doing that, and Hermione goes, I wanted to go after the troll, so they came to, like, stop me and, like, help me, and that's what happened.
She read about it, and she thought that she could
take care of it.
Because the teachers, for some reason, are acting like they're going to give Ron and Harry detention.
Yeah.
For, like, coming after the troll.
But here's the thing.
They can't explain, like,
the
we
actual
just
truth?
were trying to find Hermione.
We were trying to get Hermione so she would know that there's a troll and save her and take her back to the dorms with us.
We knew she was in the bathroom, and we knew she didn't hear about the troll.
That's literally all they had to say.
Trying to find her.
That is...
Yeah,
What? Why come up with some bullshit about wanting glory?
I know what the purpose of it is. The purpose of it is so that it makes Hermione look appreciative of what the boys did, and then they think like, oh, maybe she's not so bad.
But all she had to say was, they saved me. I didn't know about the troll, and they came and saved me. Yeah. Why does she have to be like, I read about them, and I thought I could handle it? No. What?
It's flimsy. It's pretty flimsy. Yeah.
Anyways, that's my problem with that.
No, I agree. It's a flimsy reasoning. It could have been strengthened up.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a thing with this series every once in a while, where I think if you would have thought about that in like if you would have like rewrote that in a different way, you could have came up with something better. Like you were saying, Rachel,
yes.
Like just say, they saved me.
And then they would have been like,
I didn't know. And it would have been perfectly fine. There's no reason to come up with that story. So it either has to be that there's a reason to come up with that story or don't come up with that story.
Right. Anyways, the whole purpose of this now is that Harry notices a cut and a slash on Snape's leg. And Snape tries to hide it, and Harry does that.
Snape leg.
Harry does that face that he always does.
Yes, he does confused face.
Yeah, we get Snape leg, and he hides it.
Some sweet Snape leg. Oh, he hides it all right. He drapes it over with that cape. Oh yes, Severus.
Show me that shin, Severus.
Oh, yes.
Ew. What's he doing with the sorting hat?
The sorting hat. Oh, yes. That's an evil hat, I must say.
Oh,
there will be no foolish wand waving or incantations here.
Oh, man.
She takes 5 points from Gryffindor and then gives props to the boys and gives 5 points to them. But
so
dumb luck.
All of it's dumb. So dumb.
Snape clearly suspects Quirrell.
Yes.
And they just leave it. And then they just leave the troll
with
in there,
Quirrell.
I guess.
Well, because Quirrell said I think he was going to clean it up. He was going to take care of it.
What's this fucking little pansy going to do?
It's kind of his job. Dark arts professor.
They're going to do a Quidditch match.
Yes.
So Snape comes by and gives Harry, good luck today, Potter. Now that you've proven yourself against a troll, a game of Quidditch should be easy work. And then he, like, turns around and everyone's like, what's his deal? And he's limping. Why did he come give good luck to Potter? Was that, like, legitimate? Was he, like, did he put a little pixie dust on him to, like, protect him or something?
Do you think he was just trying to get into his head because he's got this bet with McGonagall? I'm telling you.
Oh, that's right.
I think him and McGonagall are friends and they're just trying to, like, screw each other over.
Any injuries from that troll attack, Potter? Anything that could give me an edge over at the bookie's office?
Yeah.
What about Wood? I saw that he was a little tired yesterday in class. Did he seem sleepy during practice or anything?
But good luck. You'll need it.
I've got a lot at stake on this game, Potter.
Maybe it is just because it's his first game and stuff, and he just wanted to say something. I don't know.
He's got those lily eyes, man.
He just wanted to look into his eyes. Don't make it weird.
I didn't.
I know.
He did.
Fine.
So Harry thinks Snape is in on it, so he could get past the dog. He tried to get past Fluffy by bringing the troll in, and then he got bitten. He's putting 2 and 2 together in the wrong direction. Mm-hmm. Professor McGonagall got Harry
a Nimbus 2000.
These have to be sold too, right? People can buy a Nimbus 2000.
I would imagine. So did she use her own money or the school's money? Again, I think this is because she's like, I gotta one-up Snape. So I think she used her own money and got him a broom. Mm-hmm. But...
No, I do too. I think this place just fucking coddles this little asshole.
They really
so
do.
Of course she got him a Nimbus 2000. Like, just get him a regular broom. But like,
yeah,
nope,
like use one that's in the schools. Like
my
brooms.
Sika needs to have the best because if I'm going to win this bet, I need to get that.
I need to get that damn snitch. Yeah, because you know that the odds on him getting it it's got to be low because this is like he's on first year.
Fucking are you kidding me?
She's gonna make
Flitwick has at least 10,000 galleons on fucking Harry getting that. The odds? I've got at least 10 galleons on Harry getting that fucking snitch. Are you kidding me?
Yes.
40-1 odds on this
amazing.
Goddamn kid.
It's gonna be amazing.
We get 10 minutes of Quidditch here, which is a problem. It's a problem.
It's just too much.
It's way too much. This is when
it's
it gets
a lot of Harry just watching them like he hasn't even practiced with them. So he's like staring and watching everybody else play.
What I think happened was Wood was like, stay out of the action. And when you catch when you see the snitch, you can fly towards it, but don't go down into the pit because you're young and they'll target you. They'll take you out right away. Oh,
sure. Yeah.
You know, like that's kind of what I assume.
No, it makes, especially since it's Slytherin.
This scene goes on a while for an intramural sport when there isn't a formation of a plot yet to this fucking movie.
I do wish the announcer, the kid who's doing the announcing and stuff, in the book, it's
not
like
Dean, right?
I don't think it's not Dean. It's the other one.
It's some other black kid.
No, I can't think of his name though. Lee. It's Lee Jordan.
Lee Jordan.
Because he makes a lot of like snide comments and jokes and stuff in the book, which are actually very interesting and funny, and he's making fun of Slytherin and everything. And so like McGonagall's constantly like, Lee, like shut up.
That's fun.
Back to the game.
That'd
I
been
wish
nice.
that was in this just to make the 10 minutes better, because it would have been funnier. It would have been way more enjoyable.
You might as well have had that two-headed monster telling you what was going on in the pod race.
Oh God.
That's what all Lee Jordan is doing in this. Oh, and here comes Jabba the Hutt to watch this Quidditch match. Ooh,
Yeah.
He's got a million gold galleons on Slytherin to win. Ooh, staba woo ga da da Slytherin nipple pinchy. Oh. Oh yes, I brought in Mr. Jabba the Hutt. I brought in one of the Hutts to see the sights here at Hogwarts.
Oh my God. He requested
He's thinking about having one of his snails join the academy.
I said, sure, as long as you pay. No.
We're hard pressed for money, Harry. Let me tell you that. Captain Lumbermouth takes the quaffle or whatever at one point.
Yes.
This kid on the Slytherin team.
Oh my God, his mouth. The second he opened it, it's disgusting.
He has too many teeth. And that Lumbermouth thing is from the guy that does the YouTube thing. I'm not going to take that as my own joke. He always calls him Captain Lumbermouth.
But it does kind of look like his teeth are made of wood and like too big for his mouth. I understand.
There's too many teeth in this mouth. There's too many.
It's unsettling.
Wood stops one of his shots into the goal.
Do we have to explain all of this?
Remember if there are other things? No.
Oh, okay.
They fly around a bunch. The sequence does have a little bit of
Slytherin's getting
the
points and like
vibe.
hitting is hitting and being bad to Gryffindor.
Slytherin
that
uses
kind of shit.
pure aggression to take out a bunch of players.
Right.
Like you said, Rachel, Harry stands there doing fuck all until
not
the
even
snatch,
looking for the snitch.
or the snitch.
Not the snatch. He's not going for some snatch.
I've been looking for that golden snatch. You goddamn well know that Fred or George has walked up to a girl and been like,
"You got a golden snatch."
Said golden snatch. I guarantee it.
Oh my God. I could totally see that being something the boys would say. That's like boy talk in the locker room. You gonna get some golden snatch after this? Like,
that's locker room talk. You know that Harry's the best golden snitcher, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, they're gonna help him get girls that way. There you go.
Yeah. So his broom starts acting nuts, and he can't control it, and he almost falls off, so he's like hanging on. Hermione thinks that she sees Snape muttering some sort of curse.
Yes.
He's muttering to himself from the other side.
Keeping eye contact with Harry. Now,
yes. Watching Harry.
If you're paying attention, so is Quirrell.
But they're already suspicious of Snape.
Right.
Is he behind Snape doing something too?
Mm-hmm.
Is he staring up at Harry?
Yes. He looks like this. He's got his like hands together. So, he's paying attention and he's also muttering.
How are two of these people doing this and the rest of the group
and nobody's paying fucking attention? Good question. It's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of adults in these stands. They should be paying attention.
Hermione decides to walk over to that stand and lights Snape's cape on fire.
Mm-hmm.
The stands panic. Quirrell gets shoved down. Snape is engulfed, but somehow keeps his calm because he's Snape.
Right.
We find out later, as we find out, like, he does
his emo hair flip.
The perfect hair toss.
You gotta do the emo hair flip.
He does an emo hair flip. You're right.
It's great.
And then Harry's able to get back on his broom using incredible upper body strength. And they shove each other a bunch, him and the Slytherin Seeker.
Yes.
Rachel, you and I have gone tree climbing, like the climb in like the woods where you like go up on the wires and stuff and go in between trees and things like that.
Yes.
I love it.
It's so much fun.
I really do. I chipped my tooth.
He did.
The one.
But I fell on the wire. It was like literally like a wire that you had to walk on.
Yeah.
And I was tired at that point. And so I was like, oh, they're going to have to come get me down, whatever. But I was like, oh, screw it, I'm going to try to get back up. I got back up on that wire. And everybody was impressed, including the people who were working there were impressed that I was able to do that, but then I couldn't keep walking. I was too damn tired.
And you fell again.
I was too damn tired.
But my point of all of this is that it takes a lot of upper body strength to do that the way that you were doing it with a wire above you and a wire below you. Mm-hmm. So like you had something to like grip. He's doing it in the middle of the air.
Yes.
On a broom.
Right.
That needs to stay stationary. I don't know if this 11-year-old kid would have been able to do this.
I guess he has a smaller body mass, so maybe.
And that's one of those unrealistic things in this story about underage wizards with trolls and a man whose face is on another man's face. I can't believe that he could lift himself up on this broom.
It is a little hard to believe, especially since he's like always malnourished his entire life. Like, where did this strength come from?
He's been eating three handfuls of turkey legs.
Oh, that's true. He should have gained like 30 pounds.
Yeah, he should look like a Dursley now.
He should have gained like a ton of weight in like the first month of school.
Put on that Hogwarts 15.
That's right.
Put a big trough of fucking corn in front of you. It's because Dumbledore's fattening these kids up to die by the dozens. Yeah, my army of children.
Oh my god.
Harry stands on his broom and goes to grab
for no
snitch,
reason.
But well, because he thinks that it'll work. But then he falls off, and then they're like, he looks like he's gonna be sick. He barfs up the snitch and wins the game, and the peasants rejoice.
Yay.
So that was 15 minutes of this movie that Rachel and I probably only took 10 minutes to describe to tell you that nothing happens in it. Still in search of a plot, they tell Hagrid Snape is up to something, and he tells them about Fluffy.
Oh, you mean Fluffy? Because they said the three-headed dog that they found on Halloween.
Bought him off an Irish fellow to guard... Well, I shouldn't have said that.
Mm-hmm.
I like their scarves in this scene,
It
Rachel.
is very cute. Do you want me to make you one? I'll make you one.
Yeah, you can make me one.
Okay.
Tells them not to meddle in anything. They're little shits. And whatever's down there is between Nicholas Flamel and Dumbledore, his lover. And that's kind of how we end it.
Yes. Again, I shouldn't have told you that.
Oh, I should have. Definitely shouldn't have told you that. Keep that one between yous.
You're not supposed to know that Dumbledore's gay. Dumbledore's gay? I shouldn't have told you that. I should just keep
Definitely
going.
should have told you that.
I don't know if we ever explained what the story...
Because there isn't one. This is the plot just started.
Yeah, you're right.
The plot just started. What's going on? We found this thing. We think Snape is trying to do something. Now we know about the stone. This whole movie is more just a slice of life.
No, I think you're right.
About the wizards.
It is. The whole plot is Harry Potter is a wizard.
So this worm gets put in these three's brains by Hagrid. It's Christmas time.
Yes.
And these wizards that worship Satan also celebrate Christmas, of course.
Of course.
I mean, I'm not going to not celebrate Christmas. It's a wonderful little holiday. We'll just do the secular version because, of course, we are evil. And so,
yes.
and of course, worship Satan. But Satan, Santa, same thing. Hagrid is forced to drag a giant tree in for these little pukes.
I think it's not the only one. I think this is another tree.
No, they're all over.
Because if you look at, because they're inside of the Great Hall, and there's 12 trees in there. And they're all the same size.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah. The boys are playing wizard's chess as Hermione is packed up. I think she's leaving to go skiing.
Yes, she's going on a skiing trip with her parents, yeah.
Ron is good at it, and he's happy with himself. And one of the pieces breaks the other piece as he takes it over, because all you do is you say knight to e5,
and then it moves itself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
which this is supposed to, I think, show that Ron is actually smarter than they make him in the movies. Yes. Because he's supposed to be smarter than they make him out to be.
He's clever, but Rupert Grint was so good at playing doofy.
But I
just kept making him doofy.
True, and he can be doofy. He can have a doofy personality, but he's also still clever and intelligent.
Clever is the way,
yeah.
I would phrase it. Yeah.
That's totally barbaric. That's wizard's chess.
This is a little reminiscent of the Star Wars scene, Rachel. Did you think, where Chewbacca is playing chess on the Millennium Falcon?
I forgot that was a thing,
those two
but you're right, that's true.
Have chess.
Yeah, what's with
chess? Their own world's chess in it.
I guess
I don't know what the significance of that is. We had chess with the X-Men, Magneto and Xavier playing chess.
I guess it's just, is it just the metaphor of how all the pieces coming together?
War and pieces coming together, and that's what it's all gotta be.
All right, I guess we'll just go with that.
So Hermione says that I'm going skiing. I have money. Which is what that guy says in the commentary.
And then Ron said that his family's going to go...
You two need to go find this Nicholas Flamel fucker to
right.
find out what's going on.
And Ron says Harry's been in the library. That's all he ever does is look for Nicholas Flamel now. But Ron is saying that his family's going off to see Charlie. But he's staying back to hang out with Harry, because Harry's I'm not going home.
He's going to stay with... Does he say he's going to stay with Harry, or does he kind of say, I figured I didn't want to go? Does he not... Does he telegraph it?
He said, my parents decided to go to Romania, so I'm wondering if just the parents are going, and all of the Weasleys actually are staying at Hogwarts this year.
They would be all
it seems
opening
odd.
presents together.
Right, yeah. So I think then... that the rest of
I think just Ron stayed.
I think just Ron stayed. Anyways.
Hermione tells them to look in the restricted section.
Happy Christmas. And then she leaves.
They say that they're a bad influence on her.
Because she wants to go to the restricted section. Of course she does. Because she's just likes to absorb knowledge. If it's restricted, she's going to want to know about it. Come on. Mm-hmm. That's a Ravenclaw.
They get gifts on Christmas morning while most of the kids are gone. Ron got a sweater with an R on it. I'm a registered trademark.
Well,
it's always been my favorite joke for RiffTrax.
He gets an R. Harry does. He's supposed to get one with an H on it.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
From Molly?
Yeah, I don't know if it's this year or if it's the next year. I think it's this year because she knows that he's alone and won't get a lot of gifts. So I think she sends him an H. Yeah, because I think because Ron says there's one for you too, so I do think he does actually get the sweater here, and then he also
gets the cloak.
Oh yeah, he gets the cloak.
Harry is astonished that he got presents, which I guess is set up by the fact that Dursley got 36 presents. So the fact that Harry's I got a present,
right?
Yeah, he wouldn't think that. Mm-hmm. It's just Dumbledore dishing out his inheritance because it's the invisibility cloak. Yeah. I decided every year I'll just give you another piece of your inheritance, Harry.
Right.
We'll start with this invisibility cloak and work up from there.
Use it well. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I'm actually telling you to go do mischievous things.
Into the ladies' locker room or something, I don't know.
I guess it's just to be don't use it in mischievous ways. It's use it well.
Girls or something? I don't know.
I'm assuming he actually meant use it well. I'm giving you something that you could do mischievous stuff with. I don't really want you to do mischievous stuff with it. But it was your father's.
I'll give you your father's car. Have that parked out back.
Oh my god. And all your mother's jewelry that I actually wear all the time. Because he always has like
Wonderful
a bunch of jewelry
little
on.
trinkets. So they use green screen powers here with the invisibility cloak, which gives you green screen powers.
It's just a head of Harry's head floating in the air, which is fun.
It works in a kid's movie.
Sure.
It makes sense, the invisibility cloak. All it does is literally makes you invisible. So you wrap this blanket around you and makes you invisible. Mm-hmm. And it must be fairly large because by the end of this story, all three of them can go under it.
Yeah. By the end, in this
I'm
one,
talking about like...
yes, they can
I'm
all
talking about
fit
even
under
Deathly
it.
Hallows. They all go under it.
They do talk about how they're all
They're
getting a little,
struggling.
they're starting to
Yeah.
get too big for all of them to be able to fit, which is cute.
So he goes to the restricted section of the library.
With his arm out, by the way, of the cloak. I'm just saying.
So that we can see it, yes. They're trying. This whole movie just production design, because from the cloak to the library, it all works really well. He opens a book of the damned, and all of the souls try to flee. And
yeah, they all scream.
Ow. Filch is trying to find him, and he breaks a lantern, and he puts the cloak on to hide. Rachel will certainly make a crack about the Tullys and the Freys, so I'll let her.
What was I gonna say? What did you think I was gonna say?
I don't know. I just figured that there'd be some sort of Tully or Frey joke that Rachel would be
I
like,
would
"Oh,
assume.
yeah."
Yes, we are in trouble. I mean, that's just like I love it. I love him.
Oh, yeah.
I'll find another. Like, what do you want me to say?
I guess we can wait for you killed my cat. I'll
yes.
Find another.
Yeah, that's the one. That's where that's gonna go.
That's the one. That's the joke. Save that. Stamp it. On the way back to his dorm, he sees Snape threatening Quirrell or trying to make out with him. I couldn't tell.
You know what? Could be both.
Snape smells Harry's rank breath or something, or I smell.
Well, he is a mouth breather in this. He is an absolute mouth breather in this scene because he's like everywhere he's walking, and it's just like, okay, Harry, close your mouth, breathe through your nose, unless it whistles.
And you know damn well that Snape knows that Potter has an invisibility
Of course
cloak.
he knows.
So he's like, did Dumbledore give him that damned cloak? So he like reaches for the air and nothing's there. And I wanted Quirrell to be like, the fuck are you
was
swatting
that?
at? Like,
Yeah.
what was that about? So he just goes back to threatening Quirrell.
Right. And this is when Filch comes up and is like, oh, professors.
There's
I
a
found him.
student out of bed.
Yeah, he looks so
Snape-
disgusting here, by the way.
Yeah, it's great.
I feel like he looks grosser here than any of the other movies. Like, they make him a little less...
So here you go. Runs
He just
back to
wants
the
to
dorm
get somebody
undetected.
in trouble.
But he runs into this room with the Mirror of Erised.
Yeah, this is where I checked
That's
out. No, I'm just kidding.
desire backwards. That's where what, Rachel?
This is where I checked out as a kid when I was with the book. I was just like, where is this going? Maybe as a kid, I knew that there was no plot.
No,
and I was
I don't
just
blame
like...
you. I don't blame you. Because how could you not? How could you not be like, oh, for God's sake!
Now there's this
Another
mirror.
whimsical bullshit! Finds the room with the Mirror of Erised.
Yes, you're right.
looks-
Desire backwards or whatever you said.
It's desire backwards. He looks in it, and his parents are in it. And they look much older than their 20s when they died.
Well, I mean, she looks the same as when we got to see the little flashback as Harry as a baby.
She does.
So,
She does. I'm not saying she doesn't. I'm just saying, like, again, if you do the math,
yeah.
they were like 23
Right.
when they
and
died.
I think that's just a British thing. I think they just look old for their age. Just saying.
I guess in Harry's dreams, they're at least in their 40s.
Oh yeah,
'cause they
maybe
grew with
his
Harry.
desire. Okay, here it is. Hear me out. Right?
Mm-hmm.
These are his desired parents. So he's imagining his parents lived and aged with
yeah.
him.
There
And
you
so
go.
now they're in their 40s or whatever.
And forget
the
the
fuck,
fact that
30s.
Alan Rickman, who grew up with both of them, is like in his 50s when he's doing these movies.
Is he 50 in this movie?
Yeah, because he died in like his 60s, and that was like only a few years after the movie.
Why did I think he was so much younger for some reason?
They smooth his skin and they put the black wig on him.
I guess that's true. He just has a young face, whatever. He died when he was 69.
So if he was born in 1946.
Oh.
If he was born in 1946, that would mean that he's like 50.
1 plus
he's
1.
in his mid-50s.
Plus 2.
Plus 2. I know, I was doing 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1.
God,
so he
doesn't even look 50 though. I gotta say.
Yeah, so the ages are all fucked up all over the place.
That's fair.
Regardless, Harry goes in and poltergeists Ron for the effect. Who would do that to their friend? When I say poltergeist, I mean like from Poltergeist. Like he rips the covers off of Ron to tell him to get up because he has to go.
You'd think he would have taken off the cloak the second he got into the dormitory. But he, like, ran up the damned stairs to their room, rips off his blankets, and is like, Ron, get out of bed!
Bizarre move.
I guess it's
just a strange
It's
move.
a very odd thing to do, but it's literally just for us to be like, oh, look, it's Harry, and he's doing things while he's invisible.
And for the fun effect of, like, seeing the blanket come off, the comforter come off. But it's like, why? What's wrong with you? Like, I would have loved if like, Ron was like, I'm naked under here.
I forgot to put pants on, Harry.
So he takes Ron to the mirror, and Ron's like, I don't see anything. I just see me. And he's like, keep looking. And Ron's like,
I'm
me.
head boy.
I'm head boy. Oh, this sad child.
Well, he's head boy, and he's holding the Quidditch cup, and people are giving him praise, and he's getting attention. That's his whole thing, is that he's actually getting attention.
Well, he's popular.
And he's popular, yeah.
Do you think that this shows the future? Harry's like, how could it? I'm an orphan. So then he's just sitting in front of the mirror a bunch, because he's just like...
Now he's just, like, in depression mode of, like, watching his parents stand there staring at him.
Very sad.
It's very depressing.
Very because all it is his parents just standing there.
They're just standing there like pictures, yeah.
And we get our first Harry Potter, Albus Dumbledore chat about life. And he tells Harry that, it seems that you've discovered the mirror. I trust by now you know what it does. And Harry's like, what? No, not really. But why don't you explain it to the rest of us that are here? It shows us our deepest and most desperate desires of our hearts. So for Harry, it is simple, just wanting to see his parents. Mm-hmm. The mirror gives us neither knowledge nor truth, and men have wasted away and gone mad in front of it. So he tells him not to seek it out.
Right. Because he's going to be moving it, too. So it's like,
right.
So don't go looking for it.
He's going to move it because he knows Harry would just sit there and like he needs
to,
he's
using it for something. It was literally just here for storage. And he's going to be using it for something else. He's like, I am going to be moving this, but I don't want you to seek it out. I don't want you to think like this is something that you should be seeking out.
All right, that's fair. Do you think that this is one of those trinkets that Hogwarts just happens to have for some reason? Because the boarding school happens to have a ton of shit because it's Dumbledore in charge of it?
Part of me wonders that, and it could have also been in like the room of requirements, so it could have just been in like in the storage or whatever. So it could just be something that he has. Or did he order it and like it got delivered? He's borrowing it from somebody.
These mirrors are a dime a dozen.
Well, you know what I mean?
In 15 years, you're going to be able to order it off of Amazon. Everyone's gonna have a mirror of Harry said.
You know what I mean. Like he's borrowing
Delivered by owl.
It does not do to dwell on dreams, Harry, and forget to live.
One of the refraining themes of Harry Potter is absolutely mourning and understanding and dealing with and accepting death and what life is and enjoying life, understanding life. That all comes from Jo having, I think her mom died before she started writing the books.
Okay.
So it's just her, it's like all of that like trauma dumping of her trying to be like accepting of her parents' death and wanting to embrace life.
Sure.
And, like, that's one of the messages of the books for sure. It's
Of
like, don't
course.
dwell in the past.
Right.
Don't mourn for the dead. Mourn
Celebrate
for the
what they
living.
lived and then continue
Yeah.
to do like good things in life.
And for someone that is so dying on that
Hell-bent.
hill, it's very poignant. And it might be simple,
Sure.
but for an entire generation, as you
Sometimes you need
learn
something
those
simple like
things,
that.
it's very good. And Dumbledore's dialogue and lessons that he teaches Harry is very well done.
Mm-hmm.
I do not hear J.K. Rowling and Albus Dumbledore.
I don't either. So I don't know where those words came from, but it wasn't from her.
And maybe that's why it's easier for certain people to be like. I completely detach J.K. Rowling from Harry Potter.
Absolutely.
I know she wrote it. I know it's her, but I don't sense her morals or her vision in this story. They're completely separate to me. And Dumbledore saying these type of things just expounds on that for me. And maybe a lot of people can't do that, and
Sure.
that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's
But
understandable.
I don't feel JK in this when Dumbledore talks.
Right.
It's just a wise person with wisdom. You know?
I mean, he also says, I mean, we don't get this in the movie, but he does say he sees socks in the mirror.
He does.
A nice
They
pair of
should have
woolen
left that
socks.
in.
I really wish they would have. Which then Harry goes, was that inappropriate to like ask? Maybe I shouldn't have asked because it's like, what's your deepest desire?
I was going to ask you, Rachel, knowing what we know, has it ever revealed
I don't
what
think
he sees?
No, I don't think we ever get to know what he really does see. If it is just a pair of woolen socks, or if he does see something else, like Grindelwald, or
I
and
assumed it was
Nicholas-
his sister.
he could see his sister. Maybe she's knitting a pair of woolen socks, and that's why he said that. I
There
don't know.
you go.
Like, you know what I mean?
One day we are going to do Pirates of the Caribbean. And in that, there is the compass.
Yep.
That points you to your wants, points you to what you most want. Different than what you most desire.
Yes.
Right?
I would think so, yes.
Because what you want
Because
can change on
that
a
can
dime.
change, and you can kind of you can
Manipulate
sway
it.
it. Mm-hmm.
Your most desire means in your heart of hearts,
Yes.
what do you want at this point in time? What do you want the most?
Right.
Right? Like that's kind of the idea.
It's something
So
that can, I would
think-
say, change and evolve, but it's something that you don't
It
really
should be
have
able to,
as
yeah.
much
Like,
control over.
Ron in book 7 is not seeing himself holding the,
I don't
the
think he
Quidditch
would.
cup, and that is not what he would see.
No.
I really wish they would have left in him saying the socks
That's
thing
the
in
socks.
the movie. Once you learn more and more about him and all the skeletons in his closet, you would have realized he was lying.
Of
to
course.
Harry. Clearly, he saw something else.
Of course.
The pace has just really slowed down. This is where I could see giving up.
Where
if
we
you're not
going?
into it,
Where
you're
we
just
going?
like, where is this going? Yeah. The next scene between our three main characters is the scene that they all did their screen test for, Rachel.
Oh, really?
Have you ever seen that?
I don't think so.
They've definitely shown it. I think when they did the 20th anniversary special, they showed this scene of the three of them gathered around the giant book. But she
That's
took
cute.
out
I
the
could
book.
see that being like a cute, fun thing for them to.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very adorable to watch the three of them like do the scene together.
Yeah.
I took it out
For
for
light
a bit of light
reading.
reading.
This is light. Just the
The dirty
fucking
look.
face.
The dirty look that she gives him
She
is
the star of the
amazing.
show. Star of this entire movie here.
She
She's
is
fantastic.
It's not just because it's Emma Watson. Like she really is.
She takes
perfect in
over.
every
If she's
scene.
in the scene, she takes it over. It's her scene now.
She finds the bit about the Sorcerer's Stone, and we learn that it can transform metal into gold, any metal into gold, or make the drinker immortal. So what is it? What does that mean? So it makes you. What do you do with a stone where you would drink something? So is it?
I'm assuming you'd like put it into like water and boil it and like kind of like use its
Okay.
essence or something like that, you know? Or maybe you hold it and you do something with it. I have no idea.
I want to know how wizards use the internet. Do they?
Yeah, because it's
do
supposed to
they
be all
embrace the
alchemy and
internet?
stuff, right? That's also true. Do they use the internet? Maybe they can
Like,
just.
do they Google?
Maybe they have a stone themselves that they can go. Stone, how do you use the Sorcerer's Stone instead of Google?
Do they have cell phones now?
Oh my god. Yeah, see, like, do you steep it like it's tea? Like, how do you use this?
Oh, people are asking this? We're not the only ones?
Yeah.
At least we're not the only ones.
People are thinking that it's just like if you have it, you're just able to do it. One of those things. I'm like, that doesn't sound like, that makes no sense.
All right.
So I don't really know if I like that, but I don't know.
They learned that Nicholas Flamel has celebrated his 665th birthday because he is immortal, and Hermione thinks that's got to be what is under the door that Fluffy is guarding. The
Nicholas
Sorcerer's
Flamel.
Stone.
Oh, I'm sorry, the Sorcerer's Stone.
Well, yes. You must never go under there.
This is where I keep my lover.
I'm keeping my sex slave there. He's my submissive. He's wearing like a ball gag and shit.
No. Awful. He's chained up and he's just like, where's Albus?
Oh, hello, Albus. Oh, wait, no, you're not Albus.
It's just like gets out of the cuffs like, ooh.
They go to Hagrid's hut to discuss, and Hagrid knows all about the stone. We meet Fang.
Oh, I love
gets to meet
Fang. He's wonderful. This giant
kind of a
mastiff.
Dog is he? A Neapolitan mastiff?
I think so, yeah. But he's so sweet.
man.
He's got like all those wrinkles. I
Rachel
love
would
that
get
thing.
the dog with those kind of wrinkles, but you'd have to clean them.
Oh, of course, because they get stinky. He's just so droopy.
Emma looks ridiculous in this chair because it's like the size
yeah, they made
for
everything
Hagrid.
like doubled the size.
Yeah. Fang licks Ron.
Fang is
it is
amazing.
just a mastiff next to an 11-year-old kid.
It just looks funny.
He's prepping a dragon egg to pop or eat. One or the other.
One or the other.
He says that he won the egg off a stranger at a pub. And this little CGI dragon comes out. And
he is now the mother of dragons. The breaker of chains.
You can now call me the father of dragons, Harry.
He gets to marry into the Targaryens.
It's Hagrid brings the egg over to the thing, and then he's like, 1 moment, and he walks out, and he walks back in with a horse, and he slits its throat. They're like, Jesus
He eats
Christ!
the heart.
This is how you hatch a dragon egg. And Norbert, the dragon,
it's adorable.
blows fire and scorches some of Hagrid's beard.
Yes.
One of the running themes, more so in the book than in the movies, but you get it in the movies, is that Hagrid thinks that all of these creatures are just misunderstood and they're all actually like really nice and everything.
Yeah, he loves them.
And the reality is that they're all very dangerous.
They're very dangerous creatures, of course, yes.
But he doesn't see it that way.
No. Because of course they're dangerous. That's just their nature. But they're also, wonderful. He just thinks they're wonderful.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I don't think that he respects that, like, something could go wrong.
Oh, sure.
with
I
these
suppose that's
animals.
also true.
Like, a spider could try to eat them, for instance.
Well, I mean, that was his pet.
Draco followed the kids, though, and watched them go into Hagrid's hut and then, like, spots them. And tells on them to McGonagall, the little shit.
Of course.
Little fucking weasel.
That's right.
What's the little Randall
He's
over
Randall.
here
He's
of
100% a
Hogwarts?
Randall. Mm-hmm.
Did we explain what Draco looks like? I don't
know. He is blonde, white, skinny.
He's an Aryan.
He's an Aryan, of course,
child.
because
he's a little Hitler youth
He's the
kid.
child of Nazis, so it makes sense. But yeah, that's Draco.
He looks like-
he wears
he
like it
looks like
slicked
a-
back and like a gel and everything, and he looks like
It's got Eminem meets Nazism.
Yeah,
is
there you
what
go.
Draco Malfoy.
There you
looks
go.
like.
Yeah,
She gives Draco detention and takes points away from Gryffindor because she's like, "Well, you were up
you were
too,
also
assholes."
out. Yeah. So just because you're a weasel, I will also make you go into detention. Which the tension is, that forest you're not supposed to go in because you could die a horrible death. Yeah, we're gonna make you go in that forest. Have fun.
Yeah. What?
The fuck?
What
the
part
fuck?
of the plot was Dumbledore trying to drive home by making them do this, right? Because, like, you just assume Dumbledore's like, oh, I'll have them find that thing that's eating all the unicorn blood.
Yeah, help
like, what the
Hagrid.
fuck are you doing? What is that?
That is ridiculous.
Yes, this castle is absolutely nuts. It's absolutely insane.
Filch says he would have them hanging by their thumbs in the dungeon. So, I mean...
Back in the day, we would hang you by the thumbs in the dungeon.
You got it easy hanging out with Hagrid. He's just gonna take you on a walk in the woods.
And maybe you get murdered by a minotaur or find whatever's drinking unicorn blood.
Yeah.
That should be a feature in Hogwarts Legacy, by the way, that you can kill a unicorn and drink its blood.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Hagrid is upset because Dumbledore sent Norbert to a colony. What if the other dragons don't like him? He's just a baby.
Yeah, what if you don't like Romania?
Pull yourself together, man. You gotta have your wits about you.
I can't wait till I leave and find myself 30 wives and then have children with them and then make them my wives as well.
I don't know if he was doing that, but it's possible. Draco's being a pussy as they go through the forest. The pacing of this
that's the other
slowdown-
guy. That's the other guy that's like on north of the wall. That weirdo. He was like marrying all his daughters. Never mind. I apologize. I'm so sorry. I besmirched his name.
The good name of Walder Frey.
That's right.
It's starting to drag a little bit as this movie finds a plot. They find some silver blood. Unicorn blood, it turns out.
I thought Hagrid was going to lick it for a second, the way he brought it, and I was like, Hagrid, have you been drinking the unicorn blood?
Just what I thought. Unicorn blood. And Hagrid's like, I found a dead one, and another one, this one's been badly hurt. Why don't you two 11-year-olds go together, and you other two 11-year-olds come with me?
Yeah, what is that?
And we'll
We're
try
gonna
to track
split up?
down whatever is murdering unicorns willy-nilly in the hidden woods.
And they're like, I want Fang, but Fang's a coward.
Yeah, Draco wants Fang, and he's like, that's fine, he's a bloody coward.
Which means, I don't care, have the dog, because whatever is out there is going to kill you, and you're the one who got rid of my dragon. I love that.
Draco and Harry come upon a cloaked figure eating a unicorn. And
Yep.
Harry's scar hurts. And this thing looks at them,
His
and
spidey
it's got
sense
like
is
little
tingling.
pointy teeth. Draco and Fang run, and Harry just stands there dumbfounded like a dunce.
Yeah, because he's a deer in headlights at this point.
It floats over to him, Dementor-like.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? What was that? Like, it's snake-like, like, ugh.
How does Quirrell's head do that?
It's very weird.
What exactly happened there that it's able to float like that? Like,
Dude, I
does
guess
Voldemort
it's
have that?
It's that Death Eater smoke swivel, I guess,
Yeah.
right? Because they
Yes,
all
the
kind of
patented
do
Death
that.
Eater's smoke swivel.
They all do that.
Like force lightning before it. Well, I guess he does do that though in the chamber
He kind
of
of just
fire
like
thing.
like
does
he
kind of
floats,
float.
he glides. I don't know. He's weird.
And then he comes at Harry like the ghost of Christmas future.
Yes.
But before he can do anything, the Minotaurs come in and the cloak guy runs away.
Right.
And then I think I can't remember the name of this Minotaur.
Friends. Which I'm telling you, they're gonna put it in the show because he becomes the teacher.
I know they will. I'm sure Friends will have a whole.
He becomes outcasted by his own people and everything. So
yeah, for joining for being friendly to humans. Yes.
and teaching them. He's literally just a what's that?
Astrologist.
Astrologist. Yeah, another evil thing
Minotaur...
in this book, of course.
Of course. Well, it's just to make it even more satanic.
Right.
Yes, there's a lot of astrology. Mm-hmm. The Minotaur tells Harry to leave.
Again, really bad CGI, but go on.
Very bad. This one's the worst.
This one looks really
looks like a
gross.
cartoon character in the middle of the world.
Yeah.
They learn that unicorn blood keeps you alive, but it curses you and it turns you into like this like ugly, disgusting monster beast.
Sure.
Which I guess that's why at the end Voldemort is just a face on the back of Quirrell's
That's got to
head.
be a part of it. I also assumed that when he does like the last Horcrux is when he loses his nose because like he has a nose here on the back of Quirrell's head. So I'm like, maybe that's when he loses his nose.
I'm going to make
When he's
one
like the
more
fetus.
Horcrux. Oh no, my nose! I need that to smell.
He gets the snake nose, you know. That's how he gets around. Maybe that's how he floats, is because he drank the blood. He can like float like a unicorn, you know.
Everyone knows that unicorn blood makes you float. God, you guys. Excuse me, but everyone knows that in chapter 22 of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, that you learn that unicorn blood makes you float. The Minotaur seems to know a lot about Voldemort for some reason. Or is like Albus or Hagrid having tea with this fucking thing?
I think well, it's because they do predict the future, because they are astrologers.
Oh, for God's sakes. Harry explains this to the other two, and they think that Snape is going to try getting the stone for Voldy. So it's not that he's trying to get the stone for himself. He's trying to get the stone for Voldemort. Because they
Also, he is friends with Hagrid. That's why he's like, oh, you met friends. Hey, friends. Like,
yeah, hey, friends. Yeah, he even is like, hey, friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's friends with Hagrid. And Hermione has to spell it out for the audience and says that as long as Albus Dumbledore is around, Voldy won't do shit.
Yes. And then what do we learn about in the next scene? Dumbledore decided to go off on a little mission on his own, so he's not at the school anymore.
I don't like how easy that happens. Because that happens again in the next movie. I'm not going to fault this movie for that, but I am going to fault it for bringing that point up.
Here's the whole
for
fault.
The fucking audience.
Here's the whole fault. So yes, Dumbledore leaves, and we think that that's the only reason that he'd be able to get to the damn stone. If the fucking kids didn't go to get the stone, he wouldn't have gotten the stone.
He wouldn't have gotten it.
He still wouldn't have gotten it.
It would have actually been trapped.
It would have still been trapped.
Which was, I think, Dumbledore's
point.
Plot.
Yep. Anyways.
But I don't like, I really didn't care for the way that Hermione is like, don't you see? Dumbledore's here, so you're safe.
Yeah.
And then in the next scene, they're like, where is Dumbledore? And they're like, he's got business to take care of in London. Mm-hmm. Shut the fuck up. Go away, kids. It's after finals or whatever.
Right, yeah. Go! Don't you have studying to do? Get out of here.
I thought finals are over at this point.
I have no
idea. They do end of year exams. Harry's scar keeps burning.
I think it means danger is coming, because that's how he says it. He's just a spidey sense, My Harry sense is tingling.
My Harry sense is tingling. Harry puts two and two together and realizes that the stranger with the dragon duped Hagrid, because Hagrid is a buffoon.
Right. He is an oaf.
Odd green screen here, Rachel, as they stand outside of this castle.
Yes.
Like it's a matte painting or something behind them, and it does not look right.
No, it looks really bad. The lighting and everything is so off. Hagrid's
playing the Harry Potter, the Hedwig theme on a fucking recorder. It's so out of place. It's so out of character.
For him to play music? I don't think that's out of character.
It's just weird for it
He's
to be
just hanging
theme,
out.
But they didn't
that's
just
fair
come
enough.
out with another
Yeah.
Bear in the Maiden Fair for him
I
to
would have
play.
loved if he was playing Bear in the Maiden Fair. Again, it's all tied together because he's the father of dragons.
Who do you think sold those eggs to fucking the guy from that Varys was with?
Exactly. They weren't going to Romania. He knew they belonged with. That's his queen right there.
Oh, Hagrid definitely would have followed
Daenerys.
Yeah. No question about it. And then he would have committed genocide with her.
Absolutely. Anyway.
So they ask Hagrid if the guy that he got Norbert from asked about Fluffy. And he's like, well, of course he asked about Fluffy. How often do you see do you hear about a three-headed dog? Even if you're in the trade. What trade are you talking about? What is this
weird black market, animal stuff is Hagrid into right now? Because, he's doing some weird underhanded trades with animals. Yeah. With dangerous animals.
Most is like putting a whale in a fucking crate.
That's what it feels like.
Shit is going on. Kind of shit going on here.
Maybe that iguana was something too. I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. It's a fire-breathing iguana. Or acid spitting. Maybe it acid spits.
Give me that scene, folks, where Moses trades a whale for a dragon egg with Hagrid. A ghost is studying in McGonagall's class for some reason. And I have to ask if this ghost
you didn't finish this. Hold on. Hagrid tells them that Fluffy is easy because you just have to play him some music and he goes to sleep.
Yeah, like my dogs.
True.
Or Rachel's
Absolutely
dogs,
really. True. They do love music and fire.
Mm-hmm. I call them my dogs, but the family's dogs are my dogs.
It's the best.
This ghost that's studying in McGonagall's class, is she doomed for eternity to study, or does she just like studying?
You know what I was thinking? This is like her teacher's aide.
Oh, I like that idea.
Yeah, she's helping to grade papers. Yeah.
Well, since you died in the girls' bathroom back in 1952, for the rest of eternity, now you're a teacher's aide. Great. Wonderful.
I mean, if she needed something to do, she's just kind of hanging out.
Yeah, I guess they don't, like, move on, right? Like, these are the ones that decided not to move on.
I guess that's kind of it. I don't know. Some unfinished business.
We know there's an afterlife.
Maybe she's helping her with her unfinished business. It's finishing papers.
And she says it's
How
fine.
do you know
Quit
about
bitching
that?
about it.
Yeah, you're fine. Just go back to your rooms or play a game or some shit.
Do something. Just go away. You think it's because McGonagall knows the plan? Like Dumbledore.
Oh, of course she knows the plot.
Okay.
Oh, 100%. That's why she's like, just go back to your dormitories. Don't do anything stupid.
Sometimes he lets McGonagall in on stuff, and sometimes he plays it close to the chest.
I
And
feel like
let her know what's up.
this one he would tell her. Her and Snape know what the hell's going on.
Well, Snape, of course, knows what's going on.
Well, Snape's the one telling him what the hell's going on. It's fucking Quirrell.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I know. Why did you hire him?
Every year you hire these nincompoops and fools and hoping that one of them becomes Voldemort. The Dark Lord is not this foolish, Albus. Oh, I disagree.
He was.
But let's put a gold dragon on it and see what happens.
Oh, that's why Snape's so upset at the end of this. He's just like, damn it, I owe Dumbledore money
he lost
now.
The bet.
And that's why Dumbledore pretty much goes, fuck Slytherin. Gryffindor wins.
We'll get into that. Jesus Christ. What bullshit that was.
All right. Go on.
And speak of the devil, here comes Snape.
Right.
And of course Snape's acting all creepy, and they don't have an answer for him because he goes, what are 3 young Gryffindors doing on a day like this? People will think that you're...
up to something. Up to something. I can't even say it.
Harry's like staring him
down.
down.
This is the Harry stare. I feel like this like million-yard stare is just the Harry stare. He does this all the fucking time. He's just glaring and looking confused all the time.
They make plans to go down underneath Fluffy that night. The ending of this movie, the third act, like ending, like big action sequence, does come like brisk. Like it come after like we've meandered around for a couple of hours now.
Right.
Like suddenly it's like, and here you go. So they make plans and they go, and Trevor and Neville are there, and they're going to
who have nothing to do with the rest of this entire movie. But all of a sudden now there they are. Now here he is.
There is that. Yes. Now there is the deleted scene that we saw, Rachel, where he comes hopping through because they tie his shoelaces together via magic, and he has knobby knees or whatever. Neville, at some point you have to start standing up for yourself. They like keep bullying you. So then that ties into
this, yes. Because he's like, you guys are always getting in trouble and you're getting the rest of us in trouble. You gotta stop.
We keep losing points in the House Cup. That's the most important thing ever.
So I'm gonna fight you.
Yeah, I'll
like
fight
with his
you.
fists.
He puts up his dukes. Hermione promptly kills him. So
stops his heart, dead on the floor. Trevor's just sitting on top of him. Like, well,
what's the
Petrificus Totalis?
Petrificus Totalis. Yes.
Just like a freezing spell. It like just freezes the person.
But he does
puts them into like a stasis.
Fall backwards.
Oh yeah.
I assume he's got at least a little concussion, knot on the noggin
something
there. Yeah. They cloak down to the door, and sure enough, Fluffy is asleep. And then I was like, why did they take the cloak off? But I think I realized now that his breathing knocked the cloak off, because like one of his heads is like
he goes
like a heavy breather.
Yeah, like he's snoring, and then they get like it goes whooshed off of them.
Because I was like, keep it on, guys. Why are you taking the cloak off?
But there's a harp playing for him.
There's a harp playing, yes, an automatic harp, which I hope exists somewhere in the world now.
That'd be lovely.
Like a self-playing piano type of deal. They go to push off Fluffy's paw from the door, but then the music stops.
Yeah, if you're paying
Fluffy
attention, the music stops.
does it seem a bit quiet? And then Fluffy drools on Ron.
Yes, who just
And
goes, ugh, because it's Ron.
Yes. He doesn't get it quite yet. And then they jump down the door and they fall into a pit, and the pit from Star Wars. And one of those, like, they're in the trash compactor. 3PO, get us out of here!
Oh my
As they're
God.
all saying.
Oh no.
Oh, my word. It's just a robot. They just, for no reason, just suddenly there's a robot above them.
Flitwick actually likes to dabble in robotics, and that's why he has a C-3PO. If each professor got to make, like, the 7 layers of hell here to how to get to the Sorcerer's Stone.
Yeah.
Like,
isn't it more like that in the book? Like, there's more things because each one of them came up with, like, a
Well,
a
I think that's... So we have Fluffy. We have the Mandragora. Is that what that is? The Mandragora is the vines.
I don't know. I called them the vines. No, they're Devil's Snare.
Devil's Snare. The flying keys. Right? So we have McGonagall. We have the lady from the... Oh my God, I can't think of her name. The one that does herbology. We have Flitwick, I assume, is the one who did the keys.
Oh, because it is the professors. Because I was like, it could have been Cat Lady.
It could have been Cat Lady, but I think so. Either Flitwick or Cat Lady, they work together on that room. I don't know. And then there's Chess.
I just didn't know if.
But I don't remember if there was more.
It's obviously like the 7 teachers you've met, and like you can kind of tell, like it was like setting up based on what they learned. Each thing is like something that they learned in each one of the classes.
That would make sense.
The vines start taking over in the Devil's Snare, which is something that you get to do at Hogwarts in Harry Potter World. It's a wonderful effect on that ride.
In the Hogwarts ride?
Not the castle, in the Hagrid ride.
Oh yeah, with the snare. Yes, because he does the light.
It's a great effect.
Yeah.
Hermione is telling them that if
they're
if you
freaking
don't relax,
out,
it will only kill you faster. So Hermione relaxes and she falls through, and they're like, Hermione, no! But she doesn't elaborate.
Yeah.
Like, just relax, it'll let you go.
Right.
She doesn't, like, explain it to them. Harry does, but Ron is freaking out and going crazy, and he's gonna die.
Yeah, because now he thinks they're both taken, so now he's just like, what the hell am I supposed to do?
She stops it with a sunlight spell. Because Devil's Snare, in the sun there's no fun, or whatever the fuck she says.
It's deadly fun, but sulk in the sun.
Okay. They really should call Ron an idiot for being like, hey, how come you didn't listen to us? We told you to fucking relax.
Well, he was panicking. Look, sometimes you panic in situations. I think that's fair.
I have a question about all of this, Rachel. And I think that this goes with the theory that Dumbledore wanted Baldy to get to the stone. How in the world is the Dark Lord, our personal savior, not smart enough to figure all this shit out? Because the 11-year-olds, like, it's a riddle for the 11-year-olds.
Right, yes. I guess it's just supposed to slow him down. I think it's just supposed to slow him down, so if they know that somebody is in there, they're slowing them down so that they can get to him, right? That's got to be what, maybe this is their alarm system. Maybe they have something that triggers, and then they know you're in there, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so, because, like, when I was, like, watching it, it's like, okay, if these 3 are able to figure it out, Voldemort should have flown through this, which he did.
Right.
Like, I guess that's true. Like, he did fly through it. He's just standing in front of the mirror. Like, I guess we'll wait until somebody comes and we can manipulate them into the fucking stone. Now, there's a bunch of flying keys and a broom, and it takes them a little too long to figure out that they have to fly around and find the key. The rest of the flying keys attack him, and he has to shush them away in CGI glory here.
Right.
He's like, like shushing them all away. He throws the key down to them, and then they get to the next room, which is Wizard's Chess.
Right.
It illuminates to reveal the chessboard now. What would have happened if they weren't able to be the pieces? Would they just have played
I think they just
Wizard's
could play
Chess?
it, right?
All right.
I would assume that's what it was.
So are we to assume that Voldemort played a game of Wizard's
I'm
Chess?
assuming he won in 3 moves.
Oh, and that's why the pieces are
And that's
gone?
why the pieces are dead. And so it set itself back up, but it's like, but why didn't it fix its pieces? I don't know. But I guess because it already played the game, so it was just like, oh, you want to play again? Okay, I'll let you just be the pieces. Because I don't know what the point of them being the pieces would be otherwise.
Yeah. That doesn't fit very well. Like, why are they the pieces?
Other than
what's significant is that?
Yeah, like the pieces just couldn't be put back together for some reason.
Well, it's like in a minute, Ron's going to sacrifice himself, but why...
But why not just jump off?
Why didn't you jump off? Why did you have to get clubbed?
Well, he got stabbed.
Why did you do that?
She stabs the horse, and not Ron, and then Ron falls off the horse because it explodes.
Yes, it explodes, yeah. Mm-hmm. And he didn't have to go on it anyway, because the piece was already there. So why did you go on
I guess because he had the horse needs a knight.
There's a rook missing, and something else, a bishop.
Yeah.
So Hermione and Harry become those pieces, and then Ron is like, I'm going to be a knight. It made it feel like there was like some backstory where he's always wanted to be a knight.
But he does. He wants to be like the hero. He wants to have attention. I think that's kind of the idea.
Yeah, it's just like knights don't exist in this world. This is just our world with wizards in it.
Sure.
So it's not like he can be a knight like a Game of Thrones.
But he's going to win this game of chess because he's going to be their knight in shining armor.
Okay.
See?
All right. Mm-hmm. It's a good movie. I wrote, thrill at the prospect of a giant human chessboard. They do show this behind the scenes that they did build the chessboard, and it is impressive.
Sure.
That they made all of these pieces and then they like filed them down and stuff to make them look worn or beaten and things like that.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Yeah, they're cool looking pieces.
I would enjoy having a actual giant chessboard like this where the pieces break themselves and things like that. Mm-hmm. Rachel.
Yes.
When I was in junior high, we did a whole thing about chess. I don't remember for what class, but we did a whole chess section where like people were learning how to play chess.
It kind of sounds familiar. I think we did, but I don't think it lasted very long.
Okay, I don't remember how long it lasted. All I remember is at the end there was a tournament, a school-wide tournament.
Oh no, I don't think we did
grade-wide
that.
tournament. Okay, we did a grade-wide tournament to play chess. I didn't place or anything like that. I'm not that good at chess. But anyway, my point was, at the end, there was a big chess day. And if you came dressed up as a chess piece, you would, one, get extra credit.
Why do I remember this? I think I remember this. Okay, go on.
And two, you would be part of the semifinals and the finals. Mm-hmm. It was a big human chessboard.
That's really cute.
And the semifinalists stood at the top of like these ladders, and then they would tell you, like, you know, pawn to e4 or whatever, and you would move. So I dressed up as a pawn.
That is hilarious.
And I had a pawn outfit.
I love that.
But I don't think we did wizards chess where we beat the shit out of each other if we came in contact.
You guys just start wrestling.
I would have enjoyed.
Would have been
just
so
like slap
funny.
fighting or something. Hermione asks if it's like real wizards chess, and Ron's like, I guess we should confirm it. He's like, you there, move. Mm-hmm. He has a pawn go into a spot where, sacrifices it, and they beat it kills the pawn.
It's exactly like wizards chess.
Thank you. There's a montage of destruction as pieces are taken out and Ron shouts out stuff. Mm-hmm. I'd love for Ron to be like, well, sorry, Harry, but I need to sacrifice you to win. So rook to F7. Go,
I know, it would have been amazing.
Ron sees a way to win, but he needs to put the king in check. And then that will sacrifice himself, and it will allow Harry to win. Ron's actually very good at chess, because I feel like I wouldn't be able to keep track of the pieces if I can't see all of them.
Yeah.
So if he's like on this,
he's up a little higher.
It'd be a little harder to be able to like maneuver, like, okay, where's what piece? Like, where can I move these? Ron explains it to Harry that he is the main character of this story. And it doesn't matter if any of the other characters die. It's Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That's right.
Not me, not Hermione, you. And then, as we explained, Ron, instead of jumping from the horse, is thrown from it. Hermione goes to check on him, and Harry's like, no, don't move. Don't check on him. The game is still on. Let him die. He decided to sacrifice himself, and he should have jumped off like a fucking idiot.
Oh my god.
Harry makes the move, puts him in checkmate. And then they immediately go to check on Ron, and Harry says that this whole thing just boosting fucking Harry's ego some more. And I get it. I get that it's supposed to be like, you thought that you were nothing, Harry, but you're special.
It's all these
You're
things.
a great wizard.
Yeah.
And like, but they make Hermione say all these things about like...
And Hermione could have, I think, helped.
But Harry tells her to go get help.
Because here's the thing. I gotta look. Yeah, Harry says, Hermione, you go get help for Ron. I have to keep going for whatever the fuck reason. Yeah. I'm the one who has to keep going. We don't know really why, because none of that actually makes any goddamn sense. They don't really know. It was not laid out about that. Like Harry is actually supposed to. But Hermione, we've seen, is a fantastic wizard. We know she's a good wizard. We've seen her do magic.
She is the best witch of her age.
We have not seen Harry do one spell. Not one.
No, we haven't.
We have seen him fly.
He has not done a single spell.
And he has not done a single spell.
That's true, right? He doesn't do a single spell the entire movie.
No.
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
He flies on his fucking broom like the jock that he is.
Yeah.
He does not do a single spell.
That's right.
I'll be damned. That's got to be intentional, right?
I don't know. I really don't know. Because it's just like, where did this come from that we know he's a good wizard? He's not. Because we've seen
calls him a great wizard. A grand wizard, maybe.
He's done nothing. She's a brilliant wizard. We've seen this multiple times. They've said it multiple times. Harry's the great wizard?
Well, they point that out at some point in Rift Tracks where they're like, Harry Potter or the lucky friend of Hermione is kind of what this should be.
Yeah, the one-trick pony later on, too.
Hermione's bailing his ass out most of the time.
Yeah, and he's a one-trick pony later. That's literally, like, he does one spell over and over again.
He has one great spell.
And that's it.
Yeah. Well, he's got two. He's really good at the Patronus.
Okay, fine. Two. And an Expelliarmus. It's literally
he only
two.
does Expelliarmus because he doesn't want to hurt anybody.
But that's literally all he does. He just does that spell. I'm just saying. Harry never does a spell in this movie, and yet he's a great wizard. Continue.
I mean, I guess he's supposed to... Because she's like, books and cleverness, but I don't know every... And then, yeah, that's like, all right, I get that she's precocious. I get it. Then she's like... bravery and friendship and love. That's what you know, Harry. You're the best of us. It's a little forced.
It's a little forced.
I mean, it's a lot forced.
It's a lot forced.
It's a lot forced. I wrote, geez, stroke this asshole's ego some more. Why don't you script? Harry wearing his red sweater, like the kid from The Final Sacrifice before him, goes through...
yes.
That's
what this reminded me of.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Goes through more giant catacombs.
Where's Rouse
He's wearing He's actually wearing the exact same outfit as Troy from Final Sacrifice.
Yeah.
He's wearing a red sweater and khakis.
Rousedower?
Where is Rousedower? Hashtag
Where's Rousedower?
Because Rousedower would have taken care of Voldemort right quick.
Damn straight.
Fist fighting with a can of beer in one hand. Yeah, right. Look into the mirror, Vera said, Rousedower. I see myself with a six-pack in a car that actually goes.
Yeah, just like sitting on the side of the road, just hanging out.
For those of you that don't understand that reference, see season 8, episode 11 of Mystery Science Theater 3000.
It's one of my favorites.
All right, so he ends up finding Professor Quirrell. Who would expect stuttering
Professor Quirrell? And he's like...
Which my autocorrect said, who would expect stuttering squirrels?
I like that.
So Quirrell was clearly putting on a show with all the stuttering and stuff. He's actually a Death Eater. We don't hear the term Death Eater. We don't know what he is.
Right.
So I'm forced to believe that this man is nothing but a wizard Nazi.
That's fine.
He tried to kill him, but Snape was muttering some counter-curse. Snape was trying to save me, Harry says, as Daniel Radcliffe's voice is... I feel like this was one of the later scenes that they did because Daniel Radcliffe's voice is lower in this scene.
Yeah.
You can kind of tell that it's starting to crack.
Sure.
And he wants to try to figure out what's in the mirror, because he's like, the mirror should show me what I desire, and I desire the stone, but I can't get it. He thinks that it works like the fucking compass. That Jack Sparrow's compass, Rachel.
I see what I desire. Holding the stone, but how do I get it? You know, that's like his whole thing.
Use the boy! Says some voice from off screen.
Potter!
Come here, Potter! He suddenly becomes so pissed off at him.
Well, because this is true nature, Kevin.
That's right. Harry obliges by coming up to Quirrell, and he looks in the mirror, and he sees his reflection with the stone in his pocket.
And his reflection hits on him.
Yeah, because his reflection did not need to be a snarky flirt and wink at him.
What the fuck was that?
Listen. If I looked in a mirror and my reflection winked at me, I'd be very unsettled.
I would hate it.
That's very disturbing.
I don't like it.
Okay, time to leave. He tries to lie and say that he's won the house cup or something. And Voldemort's too smart for that. And he's like, he lies. No one cares about the house cup.
It's such bullshit. Because how did he win it? It's a team effort.
Every year, that old prick cheats for some other team to win anyway.
He just goes on a tirade. Master, you have to calm down. No, I'm still mad we didn't win that year.
My 5th year. In 1944, I was going to win the House Cup, and then that son of a bitch gave 5 extra points to Gryffindor. I'm losing my voice doing Voldemort.
You can't do it because he's kind of like that whisper thing. Let me speak to him.
Yes, Quirrell unwraps his turban.
And this is
and the
very
back
disturbing.
He's got Harvey Dent syndrome. He's got 2 faces.
But like literally 2 faces instead of just half a face.
So the back of his head has Voldemort on it. So he's just been watching Quirrell poop from the back.
No, he's under a turban. It's okay.
Quirrell has to sleep on his side, I guess.
Yeah,
so that
definitely.
Voldemort doesn't suffocate. Mm-hmm. He's a parasite, is essentially what you're getting at.
Oh, absolutely.
That Voldemort has been reduced to a parasite. He's drinking the unicorn blood to keep him alive, and thinks that the stone can obviously give him back his presence, his elixir,
right?
What have you.
Right.
Harry tries to run.
He really wants a body, because he's like, I don't want to live on Quirrell.
Who would want to live on this head? This head is disgusting, Harry. Do you see this man? Do you see what I'm dealing with? Just give me the stone. We can deal with this later. The 2 of us can duel or whatever you'd like. But for the love of God, get me off of this man's body. Harry runs, and Quirrell snaps a bunch of fire on.
Yes.
He's a fire bringer or whatever.
A fire starter?
Yeah, he's a fire starter.
An arsonist? No, I'm just kidding.
Valdi does the typical, stereotypical, like, join me. Together, we can bring your parents back.
And see, now here's another one. Or this is where Harry decides, yes, I will join you, Voldemort. I will.
Dumbledore never told you what happened to your father. No, he did. Hagrid did, but I mean, he did too.
Let me tell you the real thing.
I am your father.
No.
Like that's... Yeah. Also a good one.
Yeah, and then the face of his father in the mirror morphs into Voldemort. And him and his mom just start making out. It's like, no!
Yeah. And like laughing maniacally.
Yes.
I like that too.
I had an affair with your mother.
So protective of Harry.
Honestly, though, that actually could be a really good story.
I kind of like that one.
I kind of like that one.
It's kind of good. Instead, we get Harry saying, proclaiming like George Washington did to Martha, never!
Why suffer an horrific death when you can join me and live?
Never!
Bravery. Your parents had it too.
There is no good or evil, only power, and those too weak to seek it.
Why did I think you were saying it like Troy from Community for a second?
Interesting.
That's what it sounded like. I was like, okay. Anyways, so then Harry says never. Voldemort goes, kill him! And then Quirrell does this weird float fly.
He does the float thing.
He, Superman flies at Harry.
Harry grabs Quirrell because he's choking him now.
Yeah, he's just, trying to push him off of him.
And Harry's hands crumble his hand.
Yeah, it burns and, just crumbles away.
Chars him into, stone. But another Rift Tracks moment, I'm going to steal it from them because I can't think of a better joke. Is they go from Voldemort's perspective going, what's going on? Are we winning? What's that smell? Very good. And I'm not going to top it, so I'm just going to steal it. No, that's a
beautiful, beautiful joke. Thank you for that.
Harry's hand melts this dude's face now into stone, and then he, crumbles like a Thanos victim on the floor.
Yeah, he really does.
Dark Lord, I don't feel so good. And then he falls and dies.
Yep.
It becomes ash. Harry probably should not be breathing in Quirrell like this.
Because you don't know.
Be covering his face.
At this point, Voldemort could have just attached himself to Harry.
Also possible.
Yeah.
And then ashy Voldemort floats through Harry like Emotep.
Yes.
And flies away like an apparition. Harry passes out with the stone in his hand. I guess from the floating apparition going through him and or the trauma, the just general trauma that he endured here.
Yeah, it must be, because it's just very odd. And Voldemort floats away.
Voldemort floats away, assumedly out into the night, out of the school.
Right.
Because he knows how to get out of there.
Sure.
As a bodiless apparition.
Oh yeah, he's
would
just
have been
a
good
ghost at this point.
They reveal that he had to go into different students' bodies to get out.
Oh, that would have been crazy.
Everybody's like smoke monster. Yeah. Harry wakes up in the infirmary. He sees treats, which of course delight him.
Yeah, he's delighted. This is delightful. He wakes up and doesn't Jesus Christ, what just happened? It's ooh, look at get well cards
ooh,
and candy. Wow.
Yeah. Admirers.
What happened down in the dungeons between you and Professor Quirrell is a complete secret. So, naturally, the whole school knows.
Which I do think is funny. I do think that's funny.
It's a good bit.
Yeah.
That's a good bit, yeah. Ron opened up all the chocolate frogs.
Of course he did. He stole
Ron,
every
Hermione,
card.
Dumbledore assures Harry that both Ron and Hermione are both fine. And he's like, I actually was in London to tell Nicholas Flamel that he's going to die because we got to get rid of that stone.
Right. Because we can't let a Nazi take it.
So they were having one final tryst before, they were going out to dinner, maybe seeing a play.
That sounds lovely. That's beautiful.
And then Dumbledore explains that he put a charm on the stone. Surprised that he was able to do this.
Yeah, really.
The magic is nebulous, so... And he says that only a person who wanted to find the stone and not use it could get it. One of my best spells, and let me tell you, that is saying something. Because I'm fucking great. I'm the Yoda of this fucking universe.
Oh my god.
So it didn't have to be Harry.
No.
It could have been Ron or Hermione.
Yep.
I think the advantage of it being Harry is that Voldemort can't touch Harry.
Yes. I agree on that one.
So that's where...
Because we find out he can't touch him because of his mother's curse that she put on him. Or I guess it's not a curse on Harry. You know what? I'm going to count it as a curse. She cursed Harry so that...
She curses Voldemort and it bounces to Harry.
Right.
It protects Harry. Mm-hmm. Which is what we learn here. That Albus says that he couldn't do it because of the sacrifice of his mom. It's within his skin. And love, of course. So it's all love. It's love.
It all
Murph,
comes down
love.
to love. Yeah.
Always comes down to love on Shelf Life. Shelf Life is love.
That's
Murph.
right. Shelf love. Shelf life.
Shelf love. Shelf life. That's a t-shirt.
That's a
Print
shirt.
that one. Dumbledore is afraid there are always ways that he could return, though. It almost makes it seem like he knows he did something, but he's not quite sure if it was
not
sure
yet.
He doesn't know what it could have been.
It's like I'm researching. Don't worry about it.
And then Dumbledore is like, oh, flavored beans. When he was younger, He got a vomit-flavored one?
Horrifying to me. You know what? I understand his being put off by them for life.
Yeah, so he doesn't eat them anymore. But he's like, but you never know.
He goes, this
So
one might be toffee. And he goes, alas, earwax. And I would be done again. Nope.
I mean, that's more palatable than vomit.
Yes.
Richard Harris does a really good job of chewing.
Yes.
In this scene, and I don't mean on the scenery, just this as Rachel's doing it, and I can't not laugh. Because he moves his whole bottom mouth so that the, like, beard bounces, like... I thought maybe he just got earwax in his beard, the old codger. Fucker just got some earwax in that way.
Oh my god.
The old coot.
He just still had some on his finger, just from digging.
Yeah, from digging in there. You know that. You know he is. You know he's sitting in his fucking office, prattling on about nothing and God knows what to the fucking portraits, sticking his finger in his ear.
Oh my god.
All three
They're
are reunited.
All right, Harry. All right. All right, Hermione.
All right.
Never better.
We began volume 7 with
all
you
right.
all right. We're ending it with you all
right.
You all right? By the way, Rachel, between these recordings, I looked it up because I was like, is it a British thing to be like, you all right?
You all right?
And it is.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of like us saying, how are you?
You okay?
It's
you
how
good?
the British say it.
Yeah.
We are at the closing dinner, wearing all their stupid dunce hats.
Their dunce hats are on, or they're going to take a nap, one or the other, and everything is Slytherin.
Because they have the most points, they've won the House Cup. The evil bastards, the stupid snake kids are going to win. It's
That's
stupid
right.
and a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah. That's all this is.
But, as we know, Dumbledore cheats
Of course.
to let Harry win because that's all that matters.
Right. And he can't let Slytherin win. He refuses.
He gives Ron 50 points for
The best game
chess.
of wizard chess ever.
Gives Hermione 50 points for the Devil's Snare.
Right.
And he gives Harry 60 points for beating Voldemort. Now, I will say,
I think 100
feel
points
like
would have been
beating-
better.
yeah. You killed Voldemort again. Like, I think that
Right.
deserves some points.
And finally, it takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to your enemies, but a great deal more to stand up to your friends. I award 10 points to Neville Longbottom.
So
And
Neville
somebody
is
found
in-
him frozen in the
Yes,
room.
yes,
It was like, what
yes.
the fuck happened?
Yeah. I guess it is enough because Bitch took them away earlier in the movie.
Yeah, sure.
So now, like, they're getting them back for like all
I
the stuff that they did
suppose.
to save the school, and it's like, yeah, I guess we saved the school. Let us have the House Cup this time.
They
you
were
know?
like tied. I love how they were tied, and then he's like, "Okay, I'll just give some points to Neville really quick."
Who else can get points there? Percy gets 5 points
Because he's head boy.
for being the best head boy.
Oh, George made me laugh the other day. You get 5 points.
Yeah, there was a great joke, and then let's see, minus 5 points for talking over there.
That's Slytherin. I do love when he goes the however, and it goes to Snape, and Snape's like, "What do you mean, however, Dumbledore? What do you mean?" Like, that's like literally
first of all, you know that I bet on them to win, and second of all, you
I'm
know
supposed to
that
get a
I've been
raise
making
if we win. How dare you give it to McGonagall?
Do you understand how much money I'm about to lose because no one died this year?
Oh my god.
The rest of the school celebrates because they all hate those stupid snake people.
That's right.
And at this point, they probably shouldn't be allowed into the fucking school.
I'd be a little
But
concerned
they all
about
celebrate. They're all shaking hands and stuff. And what a time to be alive at Hogwarts when the least of our problems was an apparition of Voldemort and the House Cup. God, you could only wish to go back to those days, Rachel.
It gets more interesting
Later on
after
the train,
this, though.
100%. Later on, the train is leaving and Hagrid waves. Harry goes to say goodbye to Hagrid. This was the first scene they shot. This is where you can maybe see Hermione's buck teeth. I don't think you see.
I don't even think she
Dan
opens her
wearing
mouth.
the contacts. She has a line. She has like one line.
Oh, does she? Okay.
And Hagrid gives Harry a photo book of his family, including his parents that were in their mid-40s when they had Harry.
This is another inheritance piece. Yeah.
This is, yes, again, just one by one giving him his inheritance. I wanted Harry to be like, oh, thank you, Hagrid. You could have given this to me 9 months ago. But
maybe he just found
it.
It's gotta be I just found this the other day moment. Like, I thought I had a picture of your parents.
Dumbledore gave me a whole mess of laundry, and I guess it was just in there because he's a little forgetful. No, because I thought like it's more pictures. It's not. It's like
it probably is, but that's why I'm like But I feel like he was hanging on to it, and then he found it like the other day or something, or it was just like I think I have a picture of your mom and dad because they sent me a picture when they had you. It would have been like the other thought I had, but
yeah, he was part of the Order of the Phoenix as well. So
yeah,
so they hug. They're like, it's going to be weird going home now, isn't it?
Oh, first of all, Hagrid says, threaten your cousin for a snout.
That's right. You're not allowed to use magic outside of Hogwarts. Yeah, but your cousin don't know that, does he?
Exactly. And then this is when they said it's going to be weird. And he goes, not really. I'm not really going home. Not really.
I mean, you understand that, though, because he's like, this is my home.
Yes.
Like,
he's going on vacation. Like, this is him, like, leaving, and then he gets to come back home next year. He finally found his home.
It's a good little final ending there with him being able to say, like, I found my home. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, so the score swells. John Williams gives us that. And our first little story fades to black. And then we get the real Hedwig theme over the credits. And dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
That is the end. After a long walkthrough of a long movie. Long movie for kids.
Yeah, it was
almost
a longer
2.5 hours when you think about that. Rachel, we have come to that point of the season, of the volume, of the main event, where I will ask you the most important question we ask on Shelf Life. Does Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the movie, have shelf life?
You just love it when I do that.
So I thought you were going to go, so.
So, of course, this has a lot of nostalgia. This goes into, like, a crazy decade-long, even longer, honestly, of history and everything of Harry Potter, and it just goes down this huge long line of being a part of everything that Harry Potter brings to us and all of that stuff. This first movie is a little lacking in a lot of things. I think we've covered some stuff where I'm just like, what the hell? Why is this the way it is? We've talked about how, the plot just kind of, it is just kind of like, okay, here's this magical world for this kid who's just like joining on into it, and we get to kind of just be along for the ride, which is fine. It's good. It brings out some of that, but it also just didn't feel like it was going anywhere for the longest amount of time, and they kind of just kept hinting at something randomly that you're just like, is this important? So it just felt like it wasn't getting to something. It's a little corny. It's definitely, it feels like it's for kids. It's very dorky. I feel like it has to be on the nostalgic, it's the overarching, the whole series. It's the start. It's the beginning. It's what started it all, type of thing. So I feel like it has to be on that shelf for the entire overarching thing being the museum of sorts, I guess. What is this a museum type of deal? I guess it would be, because it started such a huge moment for people, and there was so much to it, and so many people came together for the entire Harry Potter series. So it's just kind of like, this is the start. This is what started it. It as a whole, I don't feel like it's very strong, this story by itself.
On its own.
On its own.
You would not.
Yeah, not as a whole. On its own, I feel like this one, it's not very strong. I don't think it's strong enough to be like, yes, it's very shelf-worthy. I think it's cute, it's fun, but I don't know if it was like a strong enough story by itself to truly be like, yes, this is definitely on the shelf. It's amazing. It's a masterpiece. But because it starts it all, I feel like it does have to have shelf life.
I hear what you're saying. I would say it is not a good movie. It's not a good movie. It meanders a lot. The pacing is really bad. The acting is kids, and then the hamminess by the adult actors, who are all great actors, but they're hamming it up.
Oh, absolutely.
The point of the movie really is just enjoy this world, and that's the saving grace of it. The world building, the cast, the way that they put all of it together is the glue, is what allows this to endure as it has. That is the strength, and that part is good. But as a movie, it's not that good. It's not terrible.
Right.
There's been a lot worse stuff,
of course,
that I've seen and we've seen. This is just kind of like I'm not going to spend a lot of time going over it again unless you're going to do a full rewatch. And in that case, I don't think it's awful. Would I have it ranked as one of the top ones of these? No, it would be near the bottom.
Right.
But I don't think it's awful. It just kind of is there. And when something's like there is just kind of there, it's just this like little movie that could. It's not gonna have a place necessarily on the shelf for me as a standalone movie. However, the slice of life and learning of everything is great, and it is a complete place that you want to stay more in.
Yeah, I'm like it does add like curiosity. You're like kind of curious about more. I will give it that. Yeah.
You want to know more about it. Individually, it like barely gets on. We're in Paddington territory, but because it's Harry Potter, I can elevate it above it because I just have more nostalgia for it. I am in the same boat though, where I have to say I'm not normally going to come back to do a rewatch unless I'm like I'm going to do all of them,
right,
and rewatch all of them. I would say it gets there as the first of the series and should be on the shelf for posterity if nothing else. I'm not going to put it in the museum because I have the 4K. I could see myself going back to do the full rewatch, and I'm not going to skip the first one.
Agreed.
It's just that I'm not going to pay attention as much.
It's just kind of on, or you watch it with the riff tracks.
Or you watch it with the riff tracks. This one is prime for riff tracks. It's prime to talk over. It's prime to make fun of, because it is corny and hammy and meanders. People that aren't fans of the franchise, or maybe too old to have seen it, I would call this a one and done. Watch it if you have never seen Harry Potter. Understand that it gets better after this. Don't think that it gets better after 2. It gets better after it gets better. First one might be a rough watch if you're older or if you have no nostalgia for it. If you do have nostalgia for it, it's gonna be on your shelf because that's just the way that it is. And you can put it in the museum if you're not on that nostalgia train. Anyway, that was Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, directed by Christopher Columbus from 2001. Rachel, cross it off the list. It gets on the shelf.
It gets on the shelf.
Because it has Harry Potter,
of course,
in it.
Yeah.
It's a caveat. There's an asterisk by that one.
You know, it's low on the shelf. It's not like if it's by itself, it's low on the shelf. If it's with the rest of the series, it'd be low on the shelf.
Yeah. You got the rest of them there. It's
probably a little higher
with the rest of them. Yeah. We'll find out one day exactly where the Harry Potter as the series would go on the shelf. So, Rachel, that brings us to the end of Volume 7. We have completed another volume of Shelf Life.
Woo!
Yay! We've learned a lot here at Magic, Murder, and Mayhem.
A lot of sevens.
A lot of sevens, a lot of magic,
a lot of murder, a lot of mayhem.
And a lot of mayhem.
And I like it.
We learned about serial killers. We learned about gremlins.
That's right.
We learned about zombies, ice giants, frost giants, dragons.
Fluffy.
And community college.
And
three-headed dogs. Yeah. All sorts of good stuff. What's your takeaway here, Rachel, after the volume? Any takeaways that we should have?
Oh, boy. Love. Love conquers all of these things.
That is true. Yes. Absolutely.
Love and friendship.
Love and friendship.
Shall endure.
That's what got That's right. That's what got the Detective Mills and Somerset through the 7 debacle.
Sean and his friend in the zombies. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Anakin and Obi-Wan.
That's right.
If you came to Shelf Life because this happens to be your first episode, my God, what a triumphant that you got to listen to. But go back into the archives. We have 7 whole volumes of this kind of stuff, including volume 7, which we did some big shit.
Big hitters.
For us in there. Big hitters. We will come back with volume 8 sometime in the spring toward the summer.
We're already working on it,
Rachel,
so yep.
School is out for the summer.
That's right.
But until then, we
go on.
Yes. Until then, though, we will have the back catalog. We'll have our shortcuts that we'll have until then to tide you over, or if you only want to listen to part of some of our television or segmented episodes that we have that come out during our volumes. We are tinkering, and I think we're going to do it in some way, form, or fashion. We'll see on the website, or maybe we'll even make like a free Patreon thing where we can group them together, because I noticed that's a thing you can do on there. Mm-hmm. We're going to have collections. We're going to have Shelf Life box sets.
I think at this point we can definitely do some box sets.
we've got enough that we can do them so that it's not just by volume, but if you wanted to do it by topic. So if you want to do horror, if you want to do holiday, if you want to do superhero, if you want to do TV, you can get into the Shelf Life shelves and dig around and pick out specific episodes to get into that back catalog without having to search and see what might be there from 3 years ago.
Yep.
You could do it that way. So we'll tinker around with that, and you'll see it. At some point, of course, we'll send out a message on our Blue Sky or Instagram or something like that to let you know that the Shelf Life collections are up somewhere. As always, since this is the end of the volume, I will tell you to make sure to rate and review and subscribe and be ready and on the lookout. Let everybody know that you know about Shelf Life. It is a niche podcast that you get past the length of it. There's a lot of good stuff on there for a lot of different types of fandoms and people and past. We noticed, Rachel and I laughed because we noticed whenever there's like a holiday weekend, people are traveling, our downloads spike because people are downloading it to listen to travel.
It's perfect. We are a travel podcast. Enjoy.
But I mean, I listen to podcasts throughout the days at work sometimes, and
I like to when I work out.
When you can do that, when you study and work out and things like that. So make sure that you tell people, like, yeah, it might be a little daunting, but find the time and you'll enjoy it. I hope. I do this for my own edification, but when we see that people are listening to it and enjoying it and having fun, it is kind of like, oh, that's fun, and we want to keep that growing because one, it makes it worth doing it, and two, it's also fun to see that people might like what we're doing, so you never know. Anyway, make sure to spread the good word of the podcast, and until next time, I've been the Dark Lord Kevin,
and I've been I guess I'm
Professor.
just Lady Rachel or Professor Rachel.
Professor Rachel, Lady Rachel. What? You're not in Westeros
you said
anymore.
Lord. You said Lord.
Well, because I am the Dark Lord.
All right, fine. I see. You're Dark Lord Kevin, and I'm Professor Rachel. Yeah. That's fair enough. I am Professor Rachel. Okay, I like it.
Okay, and this has been Shelf Life. Another successful year at Hogwarts. Hogwarts.
Hogwarts. That's such a stupid song.
We will see you next volume. Volume 8. Volume 8 has been cancelled.
Oh.
Due to lack of hustle. Deal with it.
If you two don't mind, I'm going to bed before either of you come up with another clever idea to get us killed. Or worse, expelled.